Is it? All right, everybody, welcome to Foo and Bob Music Review. You're watching Foo and Bob Music Review on the Real Foo TV. Remember to subscribe. I'm being joined by Bob. What's up, Bob?
Hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody. All right.
Except Elon Musk. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck him. But we wish luck to all the people who, lost their homes in the wildfires that were totally not created by a bunch of globalists. But we're not going to go into that.
It's fascinating that most of the damage is right along the pathway where they proposed building a high-speed rail system.
Yeah, and you've seen all those garbage cans that didn't even melt.
And then also, this really does free up some real estate for the 2028 Olympics, which Newsom wants to be in LA.
Yeah. Is he going to be around still?
I don't know, maybe.
Really?
He's been there for a while.
All right. Well, that's.
And I see people all over the show being like, "I love you, Gavin Newsom." It's serving very Chris Cuomo, circa 2020, where everybody was like, "Govern me harder, Daddy."
Wow.
And now it's like, "Govern me harder,
Govern me, Daddy."
Cuomo or Newsom.
All right.
I don't know, man.
Bob. We people. This show is about being positive. This isn't about the BS of the world.
This show's about hippopotamus.
Now, this show is about music reviews, people. This is the show where we go into the clown world and find the cream of the crop. This is Foo and Bob Music Review.
Or perhaps the crap of the crop.
What?
Perhaps the crap of the crop.
Yeah, that's true. With that said, let's look at the first.
You didn't really appreciate my segue to the musical toilet.
All right, Bob. I did appreciate it. All right. Oh, look who it is, Bob. Kendrick Lamar. He came out not too long ago. He has a new song that came out. We didn't get to review it. We're going to review it today.
He sounds like a cockroach.
This is a pretty popular artist, I guess, if you can call him that. But people, so most likely when we watch this video, we're going to go black. But we're going to come back. Right, Bob? Like I said, they a lot of times YouTube, they don't know what a review is. We've already put up the copyright disclaimer. This is fair use, YouTube. We're actually doing real reviews. These aren't just retarded reactions where people just do stupid little faces, okay? This is an actual legitimate review, if I may say so myself.
We don't have faces, so we can't do those.
Yeah, eventually we will. Eventually we will show our faces. And most attractive people on the internet.
I don't have a face.
Some of the most attractive people in the world, I meant.
I'm not a person.
I don't give up.
You want to know something really interesting? Would you like a fact to start the show?
What?
A capybara cannot pilot an airplane.
What's a capybara?
It's a rodent.
Oh, it's
a very, very large rodent.
All right, we're going to put this guy in the toilet. If we don't like the video, we're going to blow him up in the toilet. We're going to blow him up.
You should make that a rating. Cream or crap?
All right, we're going to look at which song is this that we're watching. Give me one moment. This is Kendrick Lamar. I just said it.
Oh, my stars.
All right, give me one moment. You know what's funny about Kendrick Lamar? He had a song that he did a few months ago. I think it was a few months ago. He said, "They're not like us."
Mm-hmm.
Even though the guy owns a $40 million home, He made a video pretending he was hanging out in his he pretended that his grandma's living room was his living room. I don't know if it was grandma's living room, but it looked very grandma-like. And what Kendrick tries to do, people, is he tries to pretend he's the everyday man, when in reality, he's one of Diddy's good friends. That's Diddy's buddy there, Bob.
That's
you know that?
Diddler Light.
Exactly. Let's watch this. He was asked something a few years ago about Michael Jackson. Let's see this.
So let me just go through this right here. So you release this record, it comes out, it's the biggest thing ever. You were great on Saturday Night Live, by the way.
Appreciate it.
And it was, oh my gosh, it's so good, so different, it's so well done. It was just fantastic. You got most Grammy nominations for a rapper in a year. This
is the one that the video we're going to watch, Bob, is the song that guy was singing. Remember we did the other Kendrick Lamar, and the guy's like, is this the extended version? Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, and I said it was extended like a turd.
Yes.
We're actually, just so you guys know, we're going to be reviewing a So Williams song. Do you know that, Bob?
Yes.
And to me, Kendrick Lamar is like the turd under So Williams' foot.
Do you know what a fossilized turd is called?
What?
A coprolite.
Wow. So
they have them in museums. You can buy them on the internet.
Could we call Kendrick Lamar whatever light?
I don't think he would withstand the pressure.
All right, let's see this, what he has to say about Michael Jackson.
You made history already.
Appreciate that.
You didn't have to win anything, you already won. You understand? And then I did a little research, and Michael Jackson holds the record with 12 nominations.
Yeah.
You almost had the same amount of nominations as Michael Jackson for Thriller.
The legend. I
mean,
wouldn't want to go past that, though.
No.
No.
But what if you had 13?
No. I take back. I can't. I can't.
Look, if he's going to be a real Bob, why wouldn't he point out all the allegations surrounding Michael Jackson? There's literal solid evidence, that guy did some of that stuff.
Because he probably has done the same stuff. And if he points his finger at Michael Jackson...
Yeah, but he's pointing his finger at Drake, right? And he's saying all this stuff about Drake.
The roving eye of justice may swing around and land on him.
You saw he was talking about Drake, but yet he's okay with Michael Jackson. Isn't that kind of funny?
But like he and Drake are probably buddies, like doing the same shit at the same time at the same place. Like I don't believe the beef. One of them's going to have to kill the other one for me to believe it's real.
Well, he's getting sued right now for that because they said he created all that stuff in order to hurt another streaming service. This Drake dude's company is suing this dude for a shit ton of money. He was just trying to hurt their brand because they're both on like rival streaming services. But yeah, but it's just kind of weird that I thought he was all about exposing these people, but then he's going to go and praise Michael Jackson. If I was him and if he was real, he would have just said, don't compare me to that guy. I don't want to be compared to that guy. I don't give a fuck about that guy. Right?
He's cosplaying as whichever one of the ice beverages from that movie Friday.
No, look, this guy got...
Look, he's wearing the Friday outfit.
The dude got a $40 million house, and look at the way he dresses.
It's performative. And this isn't a new thing. The ultra wealthy who are completely detached from reality will often LARP as poor people so that they can feel as though they're having the everyman experience and be relatable to their audience. I mean, this is something the aristocracy used to do, and it is currently something that the celebrities, which are, I guess, our modern day aristocracy, engage in. Where they will dress up like poor people and go have poor people experiences.
Yeah.
It makes me want to shoot him into the sun.
It's not like it used to be back in the 50s. People would actually dress up well. Now people dress like they're homeless.
It's like a competition to be the least presentable.
Yes. I mean, this guy, for real, needs all the help he can get. Like, if he didn't have millions in the bank, you think a woman would ever, give him the time of day?
No, I think he was spanging in front of the local 7-Eleven.
For real. Let's hear the rest of this crap.
And fathom being as great as Michael without putting out the work. So 11 is perfect. He's the legend.
He's the legend, the legendary pedo. All right, let's look at this other thing. This guy love him some Michael Jackson.
I mean, a lot of people love Michael Jackson, and I think that you can, to some degree, separate the art from the artist.
You
but
can't
this is
do that.
like,
if you're going to be exposing this shit, you expose it.
But I don't think he is exposing anything.
He isn't. I know he isn't. He's that's very.
Oh my God, he looks like he's about 5 years old.
It's very inconsistent. Here's him again saying his dream collaboration would be with Michael Jackson.
Look at those
for years he was praising this pedo.
He's gonna fly away.
This morning, Facebook follows for asking these questions. All right, stay tuned. All right, number one, Tyler Covington. How do you stay so humble? Let me tell you, each and every morning I look in the mirror and I just stare.
Bubba Gump.
And understand that I'm an
Shrimp.
ugly human being.
This guy's voice is annoying.
To aspiring artists, my advice, Johnny, is always focus on the music, have passion.
This dude looks like high out of his mind, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You start to become an artist by numbers, and you want to do that because you're going to be following each and every other.
He always sounds annoying like that, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Who would they be? That's easy.
So I think they asked him what his dream collaboration would be, and here it is.
Tupac, of course.
Tupac, of course.
Tupac. Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, Michael Jackson.
That'd be crazy.
Tupac, the guy who is you know what Tupac was. Not a gangster. Fake gangster. And then you got Michael Jackson. He's so happy. Bro, do you know that Michael Jackson touched like little kids? The guy used to go to like clubs with kids. He used to go to like
Jackson.
parties. He would go to industry parties with children that weren't his kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit odd.
Didn't
That'd
he
be a
like
crazy
get
collab.
seen with Drew Barrymore and a bunch of other like young stars?
He got
like Drew
seen with
Barrymore
a
when she
lot
was
of little kids.
And Marvin Gaye.
Of course.
Who was killed by his father.
It's Tupac gay, Michael Jackson gay, and then he wants to hang out with Marvin Gaye.
Who was mentally ill and killed by his father.
Yeah. But what's weird is that the two guys that don't have the gay in their name were gay. And then the one guy who got gay in his name wasn't gay.
Yeah.
Marvin
the
Gaye.
Marvin Gaye thing was kind of sad. Like, it was a very bad situation. And
Wait.
he was definitely an imperfect human
Well,
being.
he supposedly disrespected his father, and his father shot his ass.
But I think that that's a bit of an overreaction.
I don't know. Maybe Marvin Gaye was a Marvin piece of shit. All right.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, you
like,
got to be a big piece of shit to get shot by your father, huh?
not necessarily. The father could be a piece of shit.
It depends on the father, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so Bob, what's the name of this song here? Does that say Squabble Up? Am I reading that
guess.
correctly?
It's kind of small, so I can't.
Let me zoom in first, since you can tell me what the hell this says. All right, you see that? Is that Squabble Up?
Yes.
All right, so
Squabble up.
All right, so the name of the song is Squabble Up. We're going to be judging this. All right, here we go, guys.
I'm
Kendrick Lamar.
so enthusiastic.
Aren't you happy? We're going to hear this right now.
Can't decide which would be better, this or a root canal.
God knows. I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That come my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. Couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, bet I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea, there you go, beating mark. Falling from a money tree, and it grow throughout the month. Spit a loopy at the camera, speed it off, yes, us. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, 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 squabble up. Hold up, hold up, wait a job, baby rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the flow, let me know if you clockin' it. Brody won't go, but I know that he poppin' it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Mouse with a Smirnoff. Yee-haw, we outside, boy, they about to kill him off. Blacks on blacks, it's a fact, this a brick or all. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. Hey, Dot, can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, nah. H-Bone Coon from from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, 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 squabble up.
I'm so confused.
All right, so there you go. That's Kendrick Lamar. Squabble up.
I couldn't even pay attention to what he was saying because the music video was so distracting.
Yeah, it's not exactly the best video.
Like, does he?
Takes place in
I
one
don't
location.
know anything about his music really, other than the 2 songs now that I've heard. So I don't know if those are Easter eggs or like lore for his brand, or references to something. But it just looked like they went to a set and were like, hey, everybody that's here to do extra work, go to wardrobe, pick a fun costume, and then show up. There is no brief. Be whatever you want to be.
All right.
And then they just put them in tableaus.
It's something. It was definitely something. All right, we're going to read some of the lyrics right now, Bob. All right, here we go. Want to read some of this?
God knows I am reincarnated. I was stargaze and life goes on. I need all my babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Woke up looking for the broccoli. This is the second time he's looking for broccoli.
No, that's the song we heard the last time he talked about broccoli.
Right, but like he was looking for broccoli. That he really likes cruciferous vegetables. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me.
And what's a horn supposed to be? A gun? What's that even mean?
I know you're not asking me that question.
All right, go on.
High key, keep a horn on me. That Kamasi IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off and mop feet. When I hear music, it makes me dance. That's nice.
You got the music.
You got the music. Now is your chance.
Well, he rhymed.
We've gone to Dr. Seuss territory. A ye couldn't try me in the tri-state. That's a clever alliteration. I'll give him that. Buddy pass, bet I get him splashed till he hydrated. See, you should have said till he hydrate, but I also don't know what that means. Bounce out, no, he spooked town, eyes dilated. I guess he did hydrated to make it rhyme with dilated.
Yeah.
I got the money and the power both gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no taste. I walk in, walked out with the safe. Mando, let me know what the play. I don't know what any of this means. Keep going so I can get to verse 2 and get this over with. What the fuck? I'm right there with you, Kendrick. I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got This is like very Dr. Seuss. We're making a list of things that we have. I got friends, I got foes, but they all sit in ducks. Hit his turf and get crackin', double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough.
Does this guy ever even rhyme?
I don't know.
Is this shit supposed to be
This is just
rap?
word salad. It means absolutely nothing.
This guy doesn't rhyme.
50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea. There he go. Beat him up. Get that cop from the other day. I'll come arrest him. Fallen from a money tree and it grow throughout the months. That's a rare instance of grammatical correctness. Spit a loogie at the camera. Speed off. Yeah, it's us. All right.
All right.
Then we hit the chorus again. I feel like we don't need to
what's the chorus?
reiterate that.
Squabble
I feel
up.
good, get the fuck out my face, that part. Then we get to the post-chorus.
You know what I'm thinking I'm going to do with this? I
What?
think this is good enough. You think this is good enough? All right, here, just read the verse 3.
Thunk, 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 thunk. Baby rockin' it. Quid pro quo what you want, 'cause I'm watching it. Work on the floor. Let me know if you clockin' it. Brody won't go, but I know that he poppin' it. It was woof tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch.
It's a lot of bitch.
Apparently.
It's a lot
Don't
of
hit
damn
him.
bitch.
He got kids with him. My apologies. Ghetto child. It was Blackie Miles with the Smirnoff. Yeehaw, we outside. Hootie about to kill him off.
Okay.
Blaps on blaps.
All right.
It's a fact. This is a brick of raw.
All right.
Tell me why the fuck you rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you fed if you criminal. I also would like to know why criminals
Well, this
get
guy
food.
raps and he's not real.
I don't.
He's fictional.
Can I get a drop?
Bob, look,
We've
this
gone
guy
back to
literally.
Seuss. I'm like,
This
nah.
guy said he was calling out pedos, and I understand Mike's not around anymore, but like, you know, like he
Ace
was a
Boon
pedo, so
Coon.
why are you celebrating him?
From the west side to Senegal.
He's like, I can never be equal to a pedo.
It's a full moon. Let the wolves out. I've been a dog. Ah.
All right, we got it, Bob. It's good enough. We're gonna review it right now. The most one of the most amazing tracks I've ever heard in my life.
I feel like I'm
Kendrick
missing
Lamar
context.
with another winner.
I need one of those like little warnings they give you on Facebook posts, like missing context, because I feel like this is some format of slang or AAVE,
A lot
and
of
these
people-
phrases mean things that I don't know.
I've seen a lot of people read into his lyrics and they're like, "Oh, I got it." It's like, yeah, but it's not like Manson or something where it actually has like a profound meaning.
If I need a super
Like, this
secret
stuff-
decoder
it's
ring
like, oh,
and a
I
dictionary,
saw a guy today. He was going on about. He's like, "Oh, that's the name of Michael Jackson's rat." So he's referencing
What?
all these like obscure things that no one cares about, and then in the end, they don't mean anything. He went on some convoluted way to say that Drake is his son. He said the name of Joe Jackson, and then Michael Jackson's rat, and he kind of built it up where in the end it means that Drake is his son. Yeah, yeah.
like biological son, adopted
No, like
son.
you know how you say somebody like you try to belittle them and you say that's my son.
That is not how I belittle people.
Well, people do that in the hood. They're back in the
way
day. I know
more-
they
there
used to
are
do
way
that. But
more
look,
fun ways to
he
belittle
went on this
someone.
convoluted path to basically belittle another person, and so it means nothing. I mean, maybe it makes people think, sort of, but if they have that ability to like kind of like read into things in that way,
This
then
made me feel
why
like I
would
was
they-
having a stroke.
So they're reading into like meaningless garbage. All right, so Bob, lyrics.
1.
Yes. Why'd you give it a 1?
Because it made me feel like I was having a stroke.
Why is that?
Because what the fuck do all of those words mean in the order in which he has placed them?
Yeah, I'm also. I mean,
We've
it's-
got beeps and blops and bitches and thunks and Latin and all kinds of nonsense. We're talking about Senegal and Ace Boon Coon. What is Ace Boon Coon? What does that mean?
He's just too smart for us.
I feel like he also should give the estate of Dr. Seuss royalties.
I mean,
because
his
he
mu-
borrowed a lot of his rhyming scheme from the Seuss books.
Yes. I'm gonna say it's kind of funny because there's a lot of lyrics there, and you would think you can maybe read into it and find some kind of meaning, but I'd have to be there forever with that, you know. And it
I would
doesn't-
need to do like doctoral thesis level research
it's
to
good-
understand
you know-
what the fuck
you know,
he's
good
talking
job.
about.
You wrote a bunch of lyrics, but they don't really, you know, they don't mean anything.
I feel like
Not
you're
to me.
more likely to find a profound message in baby metal.
All right, Bob, vocals.
I'll give him a 3.
Okay, why?
Because he managed to maintain his like tone. Even though he is not rhyming, he managed to create like a cadence that felt sort of like a rhyme.
Yeah,
So I'll give him that. He does sound like a cockroach that's just been sprayed with Raid.
he does. I think Anthony said that, right?
He
From
did, I
Thunderdome?
believe.
I gave it a Z. I
You
really,
gave-
that's a really terrible. That's a really terrible too.
You gave it a Z?
Yeah, I'm trying to give him a 2. It's kind of hard to draw too. I gave him a 2. I thought I think his voice is fucking irritating.
Yes,
it is
very much
beyond irritating. It really is. It is bad every time. This is the one we heard at the beginning of the other one. They had a little preview of this song,
Mm-hmm.
but the video looks completely different from the preview video. Either way, that voice, people, that voice.
Someone needs to explain to me why he is obsessed with broccoli.
He sounds like a little like Star Wars, like one of those little Star Wars cute little midget things. Like
BB-8. Is he R2-D2?
no, not R2D2. One of those furry like space.
Ewoks?
one of
He's an
those-
Ewok?
Yeah, those space dogs.
That's an Ewok.
All right, Bob. Composition.
There really wasn't much to it. I'll give it like a 2.
Why?
There was nothing really interesting about the music.
There wasn't anything too original about it.
It was
oh wow,
just-
look at that 2. That's a good 2.
That was a good one. You should just copy and paste that one.
I should. You're right.
Like you should save that 2. That is the best 2 I think you've ever written.
Oh, thank you. They all have their own character, people. What's funny is that they remixed or they stole a sample from a better song. There was
You know-
another song in there. I forget the name of it. Don't remember the name of it, but they robbed it.
It's now been ruined.
Oh, sorry, people. That was the best part of the song. But this song in itself, without that song, is a 2.
I just don't understand how an adult human being who proclaims themselves to be an artist will quite literally have a verse open with thunk, 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 thunk.
The music is terrible. Like I said, that track, I know that track. It's an older song, but as the composition, even with that song in there, it's garbage.
Hey, Dark.
What's up, Dark?
We're currently rating the Kendrick Lamar song about squabbling.
Yeah, Squabble Up, it's called.
That's the one right there. Does anybody have any idea what broccoli means in the context of Kendrick Lamar?
Maybe it's
because
supposed to be
he keeps talking about broccoli.
He says he keeps a horn as well.
And I feel like, you know what would be kind of funny? To create an animated video that like shows the literal representation of what he's talking about.
Yes.
So like a broccoli, and it's just like the actual cruciferous vegetable, and like a horn, and like all of the nonsense. Because this song, yet again, like his other one, it feels very much like word salad. Like he's just like these are just words that
it's just not. I mean, you just got to read into it, but it's just like I said, he made another song and he has these convoluted ways to get into like simple things. Like like I said, he needed like 8 words to say Drake is his son. It's retarded. All right, Bob, hook.
It's like he used a random word generator to write the entire song.
It seems like AI wrote this garbage. Bob, I've changed in comparison because some of these, I guess, artists, we don't know their background, a lot of their music, so I've changed it to hook. And I know that the hook is part of a composition, but sometimes in music, a composition could be trash, but somehow amazingly they just have that hook.
I would say like
it kind of gets stuck in your head.
Chapel Roan is a good example of that with Pink Pony Club.
Yes.
I've had the fucking hook for Pink Pony Club stuck in my head for like 2 months.
But it's not just the fact that it gets stuck in your head. It's just like how clever it is, the musical arrangement of that chorus. Bob, hook, what do you think of this one? 1 to 10.
Let's revisit it. Can you scroll to the hook?
I think he just said,
kind of.
I think all he said was squabble up.
No, I meant in the lyrics. I don't need to hear him.
The hook is literally squabble up. I'll tell you. Let me see.
Why don't we just scroll to it in the lyrics?
I'm going to tell you right now what it is. I'm going to tell Bob what the hook is. Okay, so the chorus is, I feel good, get the fuck out my face. All right, this is the post-chorus. They have 2 choruses in here.
But we're looking for the hook, not
all right, the
chorus.
Hook is the chorus. The chorus is the hook.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. Okay, it says so the chorus is squabble up, squabble up.
That's the post-chorus.
That's the main hook of this song.
No, the main hook is the I feel good, get the fuck out my face.
I'm going to see. Give me 1 second. Those are both connected. We'll just say they're connected, right?
Yeah.
So the first chorus is I feel good, get the fuck out my face, look good, but she don't got no taste. I walk in, walk out with the safe. Mando, let me know what the play. That doesn't even make sense. And
is he talking about the Mandalorian?
I don't know, but I know after that he just says squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. There you go. That's it.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 1. Can somebody who speaks Hoodlum explain to me what these lyrics mean?
Well, squabble up is like fighting. Like having a squabble. I'm going to give it a 1 as well. It's terrible.
Yeah, Dark, this song is literally steaming trash garbage.
Michael Jackson is a shady motherfucker, right? But whoever wrote his music did a great job. A lot of those songs are like classics. I mean, like really, like they're very well put together pieces of music. How the hell does a guy like this get as many like awards as that guy? Does that make any sense to you?
No.
Like there's like musically this is garbage. Lyrically this is garbage. And now we're gonna go into the visuals. Bob, what do you think of the music video?
The video was distracting, discombobulated, and I mean, it was interesting. I was definitely paying more attention to the video than I was to the words coming out of his mouth, but they were equally as confounding as the words coming out of his mouth. It didn't make any sense. Like, perhaps I'm just missing this like great overarching message, because this is 1000% outside of my
It
wheelhouse.
looks very like almost like dreamlike in a way, just like the previous video where they make it look kind of like some kind of purgatory world,
Yeah.
right?
It was-
It's almost like David Lynch-esque.
It was very David Lynch, but it kind of made me think that like these people were being utilized as like museum exhibits because he kept
Yeah.
having the like groups of them in these little tableaus.
They do it's very similar to like South Park. I think I said
Yeah.
that another thing, how they like kind of mix society all into one small space. They put like a magnifying glass on it. So, you know, he had like these bloods they look like in there.
Yeah, and then he had a guy with a blue bandana, and he was wearing blue, so like maybe he represents the Crips, unclear. He had a whole bunch of like cholos over there at one point with
Yeah.
the like lowrider.
All right. So
I don't
that's
know.
part of the visuals, but we'll say this. Cinematography. Bob,
You know,
camera,
I'll give
camera
the
shots.
video a solid 6 because it was kind of interesting. Like I didn't know what was going on. It had nothing to do, as far as I could tell, with the song.
Yeah.
But if I look at just the video, right, like I just don't consider anything else, it would, like, I could see that playing like on a projected on a wall at like an art gallery for abstract art, and it's just like a background visual.
Yeah, I mean 3. I think I'm giving him a 3. I don't think he even deserves that. Really, he probably should have gone to a 1. I think a 3 is fine. It's just shot okay. The lighting is okay. Wardrobe and all that. To me, it's all trash. Visuals are really bad. To me, this looks sort of like Bob's saying, sort of like a gallery scene. It reminds me a little bit in a way of 90s music videos from the alternative scene, but done very poorly.
Yeah.
Like you see like the new Marilyn Manson video, the what's it called? The secret only as sick as the secrets
Sick as the
within.
Secrets Within,
That
yeah.
one has a kind of 90s feel to it as well, and just in the way that it's shot. Like back in the 90s, they used to have like these weird kind of like sets, and it was almost like modeled after films from like the 1920s,
Yeah.
like Dracula or White Zombie, where they would have these sets with like paper backgrounds and all that. And they would have also like frames. Remember, they would have frames like a gallery. This is what the music videos look like. Now, you got like a guy like Kendrick Lamar, who's just doing a really shitty job of that.
He
He's also
created-
dressed like he's from the 90s. Like the way he dresses, it's like
His whole shtick is cosplaying like he's a cast member from the movie Friday or next Friday.
He
whichever
tries
one
to
of the-
look like his generation was like the 90s, right?
But-
like he was there in the year 2000 hanging out with all the rappers then with the baggy pants and all
Yeah.
that. And
But
what is
he's
he,
like a little
20-something?
shrimplet.
Oh yeah,
He's like today's Flava Flav. Like he looks like Flava Flav when Flava Flav
I'm pretty
was
sure
his age.
Diddy got to that guy. He got Diddy. Okay, Bob, take it or leave it.
Leave it.
All right, why?
It's definitely not anything I would choose to listen to, and if I had control of the aux cable and someone put it on, I would unplug it.
All right.
Because it is the honestly speaking, the thing that saved the viewing experience was the music video, because I was like, this is weird. It was kind of like watching Twin Peaks. I had no idea what was going on, but I was kind of like intrigued as to what was going to come out next. The song is garbage.
I think they failed in every single way. Visually, you can't really draw much from it. Like if you're trying to understand the lyrics through the visuals,
Yeah, they're unrelated.
They don't really make any sense. To me, they don't. But I'm gonna give it a take it, just because I think there's more to read in here, possibly. But the problem is that Kendrick Lamar, a lot of what you're reading into leads to nothing. He has these garbage payoffs. I've seen it. Like I said before, he made some lyrics where he tried to be all clever. He related himself to being Joe Jackson, and then he named Michael Jackson's pet rat, and then he had Michael Jackson's name in there. And in the end, when you really decode it, it just means Drake is my son. That's what it was. Like you're just chewing the fat for no fucking reason. It literally is pointless.
Yeah,
He's not really trying to educate the people. He's like leading you astray, just kind of spinning you in circles, and to a like I said, to a bullshit payoff.
Yep. This feels kind of like it's just destined to be like elevator music. It has sure, maybe if I was like a major fan of hip hop and I was all in the mix with the beefs and the this and the that and the drama, I would take the time to try to figure out what it means, but I'm not, and I don't care. Maybe if one of them kills the other one, I'll take a second look at it and, oh, interesting. But I doubt it sincerely, even in that context, because I just genuinely don't care. Like, there is nothing about this that is compelling to me in any way. I don't find it pleasant to listen to. I don't find it interesting to listen to. The visuals were okay. I actually didn't mind those, but I mean, they had nothing to do with anything that was happening in the song, as far as I can tell. So, like, you know, I wouldn't choose to listen to it. I wouldn't go look for it.
Yeah.
I probably will never listen to it again unless I'm someplace where it's playing.
Oh, it is absolute garbage. It really is. It's just people, just musically, it is garbage. Even if look, a piece of music, even if the lyrics are trash, the music itself could be good.
Yeah.
This they created nothing here. Look, they stole someone else's song, and that is the most pleasant music in this song is someone else's song. Like, why can't you create an original piece of music? You got to go. This is a big thing you see in movie trailers now, where all the trailers, they just take other songs, older songs, and just remix them. Like, whatever happened to an original movie score? I remember back in the day, every movie had a damn original score.
And there's certain sound, like the opening for Star Wars. You hear that opening, like 2 to 3 bars of music, and you instantly know that it is Star Wars, right? There are particular scores that the Jurassic Park theme song. You hear that and you immediately are transported in your mind to the opening sequences of Jurassic Park. Exactly. Indiana Jones is another one that has like a very clear.
Let me do my impersonation of every fucking movie score you hear today. That's like every fucking movie that comes out today.
Foo, when you did that, you scared Junior.
And if they don't have that, then
you
they have
distressed him. He was worried that you were harmed.
Don't let him near the mic, Bob.
I know.
Please
I'm moving him
away.
away.
Okay. All right, Bob.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar. What is the name of the song again?
Squabble Up.
Does he deserve to go in the toilet and get blown up?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
He looks a little angry. He looks a bit pissed that we've taken a shit on his work and we're blowing him up with the shit.
I doubt he wrote that. Come on. He's too busy in his $40 million house plotting how he can look like poor people from Compton.
Okay, so there you go, Kendrick Lamar. We blew you up in the toilet and you were turned into a bunch of shit. You are shit, man. You really are.
Junior, go sit down.
Dark in the comments says the song already sounds stupid. Laugh out loud. What do you think of that, Metals?
Correct.
All right, we're going to look at the next song.
Quite literally trash.
All right, we have Cradle of Filth.
Oh, boy.
So what do you think of Cradle of Filth, Bob?
We've seen them perform.
Yes.
I'm not really a fan.
Live? No, not really.
They're okay, I guess. It's not my genre.
No.
Like, I don't really think... I'm not like I have a genre of music that I really like or several. Like, I like music that is provocative and interesting and enjoyable. And does that mean that sometimes I like absolute fucking marshmallow fluff pop ditties? Of course I do. But I just think that sometimes people are really pretentious, and Cradle of Filth often falls into the I'm incredibly pretentious like category. And it's a lot. It's goth Morrissey vibes.
Yeah, you don't
like Morrissey is so fucking pretentious.
I don't think I listened to Morrissey ever. I'm gonna put this in the toilet. If it's not good, we're gonna blow it up. But I gotta clean the wall off. Yeah, clean the wall. Yeah, clean everything up.
Dark is saying that most rap is lame and that he seldomly enjoys listening to it. Yeah, I mean, there's some like rap adjacent music or hip hop adjacent music. Like, it's a very fun cadence, and sometimes having something that's definitely more rhythmically oriented can be quite pleasant. But the content of a lot of that music is just really mind-numbingly stupid. And I don't have it in me to like suffer through it to find like a line that I like, or find a phrase or a hook that I find, enjoyable or compelling. It like, if you don't there's so much music and there's so little time. If you don't grab me early in the song and make me want to listen to the rest of it, I'm not going to. I'm going to turn it off.
All right, we're going to be listening to Cradle of Filth song in a minute. Give me 1 second. I just got to get the lyrics for this song. I forgot.
It took me a long time to become a proponent of like the DNR philosophy of life or DNF philosophy of life. But now that I'm here, I'm very happy. DNF is a phrase from like the booktube community where it's like did not finish. A lot of times if you buy a book or you download a book or you whatever, buy an audiobook, Kindle book, whatever, you feel like you have to finish it. And I used to be in that camp too, where I was like, damn, I spent good money on this book. And even though it fucking sucks, I'm going to finish it. But life is too short for that. Life is too short to read books that aren't good. So right. I don't. So now also, if I don't like a song, I don't really feel the need to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to fucking turn it off.
All right. So we have 2 songs from Cradle of Filth here. I don't know if we're going to watch both. 1 second. I'm just looking for the lyrics for the other Cradle of Filth song, and then we're going to go and we're going to do our next review. Just give me 1 moment, please, you pieces of trash.
Dark is saying that the only rap he enjoyed was from New York, New Jersey, 90s rappers and some 2000s.
Yeah. Who's that? Who would be one of those rappers?
I don't know. We shall see if he lets us know.
All right. That's what I'm asking.
Another thing that I'm bothered by about Cradle of Filth is I really don't like that their shtick is mainly just like be as offensive as possible.
They are the definition of shock rock.
It's like very
They're not
cringe.
really rock. They're more like death metal, I guess you can call them that.
Yeah, they're like, but they're kind of not really death metal either. They're a little too soft to be death metal, I think.
I don't know. I think they are pretty death metal-esque.
Yeah.
They are pretty much death metal. All right, we're going to be watching. Leave me 1 second. 1 effing minute.
Like, they're kind of more in the category of like an Opeth, but I think Opeth is superior. Well, I'll qualify
I have 2
that.
songs here from Cradle of Filth. First one is a song called Ghost in the Fog, and I have another song. This is older Cradle of Filth. To me, this is classic Cradle of Filth.
Yeah.
We have a song called Ghost in the Fog, and then we have another song called Born on a Burial Ground. Is that what that says?
Born in a burial ground.
In a burial gound. That's gound, right?
Gown. Yeah.
Okay, we got Born in a Burial Gound. I actually think Born in a Burial Gound is just more cinematic.
Between the two of us, we might actually be able to read the English language.
Yes, we're going to see if we can read them. These guys, because I'm thinking of like Kendrick Lamar and some of these artists. I put that one of the reasons I put them in here is that they have so many lyrics.
Yeah.
These guys, he doesn't repeat anything, and the hooks are like a mile apart from each other. I'm gonna see if I can get an HD version of this. Give me 1 moment, please.
I don't know if anybody like Opeth is definitely kind of an interesting band. They have one album that I love, and then everything else is kind of like I don't really care. But their LP Damnation. Phenomenal. All of the songs are phenomenal, but it's like you have to be in a particular mood to listen to it. My favorite song from that LP is probably Death Whispered a Lullaby, but like Face of Melinda, Window Pane, like they're all beautiful, haunting, thought-provoking songs that have like genuinely beautiful lyrics, but it is very, very dark. It's not like screamy death metal. It's melodic and it's beautiful, but it is like dark. You need to be really in a mood to be in a dark place in your mind to listen to that LP.
All right, people, here we go. We're going to be listening to Born on a Burial Gown. Born in a Burial Gown. 1 second. Bob, what the F is going on? Oh, there, it's fine.
Dark
it's fine.
said that Guru from Gangstar was one. He found his music in the late 90s when he was a kid.
Remember, Bob, you got to talk directly into the mic when you read it.
Do you know who that person is?
No, I don't. I don't think I do. I might.
Dark, maybe you can recommend a song.
All right, here we go. We're going to be watching this. We're going to be reviewing this Cradle of Filth song while Dark sends us some
Cradle of
files.
Filth song?
Yeah, I know. It's my brain isn't very good nowadays.
Your brain is fantastic. Shut
All right,
up.
here it goes, people. Cradle of Filth, Born in a Burial Gown. 1 second, people. That somebody put a gigantic, big ass logo on that screen, and I fucking hate it. So we're gonna watch another version of the same song, and I think I found a better quality version of it. So sorry about that. We're gonna see it one more time because I want it to be in good quality for the stream, because it's already compressed so much. I found an HD version. One moment, we're gonna be watching this one. It's way better quality. All right, here we go. Once again, Cradle of Filth, Born in a Burial Gown.
Stream is down. Ooh. Stream is down. Stream is down. I'm just telling you, I understand.
Okay, thank you, Bob. We're still recording. Just tell them we'll be right back. All right. Okay, so that's Cradle of Filth. It's Cradle of Filth, Born in a Burial Gown.
Maybe we don't do the other Cradle of Filth song
All right,
since this one just got us
people, anyone who's watching it after, you're not going to notice that the stream went down because this is just playing all the way through, but the people in the comments section, what they see is a black screen, but like I always say, we go black and we come back. Cradle of Filth did it. They're
It's
incredibly
Cradle of
black.
Filth's
They are very
fault.
goth. Just saying. They're very goth. All right. We're going to wait and see when the stream gets back up, and then we're going to be scoring this. Very cinematic video there.
We have Prescribed Drone in the comments saying that he was listening to this song the other day.
All right,
And apparently Prescribed Drone knows about Gangstar and
Yeah. I feel
says
like I've
he
heard
has
Gangstar
Moment of
before.
Truth on CD.
I feel like I've heard Gangstar before. I'm pretty sure.
Prescribed Drone is a bit of a music connoisseur.
Is the stream back up, Bob?
Nope.
All right, so we're waiting for the stream to get back up, people. I'm gonna
Bastarding
I'm gonna
YouTube.
refresh the page. We're waiting for it to go back up. All right. I've already taken the video down, so I don't know why they're still doing this. All right, anyway, we're gonna put up some more of the comments before we go and review this song. All right, 1 second, we got some more comments. All right, so Prescribed Drone in the comments says that he knows that rap group. Bob just said that, and we also got let's see this. Okay, I have Moment of Truth on CD. I don't know what that is. I guess that's
Moment of Truth is the Gangstar song that Dark was saying he liked.
Okay. All right, so I got to clean off the scorecard. Just give me 1 moment. Just getting ready to review this Cradle of Filth song.
Yep.
To pull up the lyrics to the song. There are a lot of them, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm sure. They are always novels.
Cradle of Filth loves to write lots of lyrics.
Well, when you're speaking that fast, you need a lot of words.
You do.
I feel like the one lyric I really picked out clearly was malaria.
It's kind of hard to understand
But
what he's
maybe
saying.
that was not what I thought it was.
I mean, he would say malaria. wouldn't
And
he?
we're
It's-
back.
It's
The
edgy, isn't it?
stream is back
All
up.
right, people, like I said, we go black, but we do come back. And I already made the joke. I said that Cradle of Filth, they went black and they never came back. They stayed black. And it's kind of cool. It looks cool. I mean, we're going to be reviewing the video, but first, we're going to go over the lyrics. All right? Give me 1 second. We don't need the M&M counter for this one, do we, Bob?
No.
Yeah, there's no
I
mom
think we
spaghettis
don't.
in this song.
No.
All right. Okay, 1 second. Got to open up the screen that has the lyrics on it. Okay, that's not lined up correctly.
No,
One
it's
moment,
not.
please.
It's kind of like an abstract
Okay,
impression.
there you go. There we go. Born in a Burial Gown. Bob, can you see that?
I can.
Okay. Can you please read the lyrics?
It's really a bit like intellectual whiplash going from Squabble up to this song. I will tell you that. Prescribed Drone, I don't know if you came in here a little bit after we started. The first song we did was Kendrick Lamar's Squabble Up, and Fu decided that would be a good juxtaposition to Cradle of Filth. So here we are. Okay, so we're reading the lyrics now.
Well, people, once again, before we watch the next video, we just want you to know this just happens when doing live reviews because YouTube is fucking... Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have cursed, right, Bob?
YouTube's gay,
They're going to get angry. They're going to get angry at me.
and they're not gay in a fun way.
I need to beep. I need a beep button for this show. But anyway, did I not? I thought I made a beep button.
I don't know what you did.
I had a beep button. I remember it was like, oh, here it is. YouTube is full of... That's what they are. They're pieces of...
Piss blankets.
Yes, they are. So I just wanted to tell you, it might go black again, but hopefully we come back. All right, Bob, can you read the lyrics, please?
Sure. Sibilant and macabre, while Pergus sauntered in, skies litten with five-pointed stars, the work of crafts surpassing sin, as she graced her window ledge, an orphan gypsy nymph, this issue of the forest bed, skin flushed and sipped absinthe. Her eyes revealed as Brocken's peak tried once concealing hell, a snow-white line of divine freaks in riot where they fell. The circus lurches in a ring of promised delight for 7 days and 7 festival nights, What wicked wonders lie within the confines
Well, look,
of
this
the
guy
Panther's
rhymes more
Den?
than Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, he clearly should have
He actually
a career
rhymed.
in rap as well. She watches from the maypole on the tip of her tongue the restless spirits of a Christmas to come, a Gretel sick of merely sucking her thumb of gingerbread men. Spawned, scorned, abhorred by the Ariel, she was the light of the world going down, war-torn, forlorn, and I knew he said malaria. Malarial, she was found born in a burial gown, born in a burial gown, born in a burial. You have to keep scrolling.
And that's the hook, right?
Yeah. Unloosed the chain of her God-given cross. Seduced, now pagan ribbons swathe her repose. In a carnival of souls sold and similarly lost, too many decades misfit and mislaid, so innocent a tender legend of prey, parades her second coming, now they're running afraid. This is the hook. Spawned, scorned, abhorred by the Ariel, she was the light of the world going down, war-torn, forlorn, and malarial. She was found born in a burial gown. She was born in a born in a burial gown. She was born in a burial gown.
All right, let's see how many more lyrics. Oh, they don't have that much more.
This
I thought
was
there
a short
I
one.
thought there was a lot more lyrics in
Now
this
she
song.
moves with a predator's guile beyond the firelight circle of life. She soothes your cold heart for a while, then matches its beat, sinking it with a knife. Oh, that's clever. She wrestles her.
That's clever.
That was sinking it with a knife, because sinking as in like syncopation,
And like
but
sinking
you
the
could
blade.
also sink something
Like a blade?
like with a knife. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
clever. She wrestles her dreams with a delicate ease, espied by her cross on the wall, and should she awake through the embrace or mistake, she would take Jesus' blessed foot forward and all. Sibilant, and at last the circus crawled away with another lover in its arms dancing on her grave. Born forlorn, born in a burial gown. She was born forlorn, born in a burial gown, born in a burial gown.
Okay, so there you go. Born in a burial gown. We're going to do our review right now.
That was clever, though.
I mean, look.
Sinking
you
in
know, I
with a
saw
knife.
Danny Filth one time in the city.
He's
He's
little.
very, very short guy.
He's a little man.
Yes, it's all right. But he's scary. He's a little bit
Their
scary.
stage show, when we saw them live, I think when we saw them live, like, the songs were interesting, but I was expecting better visuals. Like, I was expecting more of a...
There wasn't a lot of visuals.
Yeah.
One of my biggest problems is it was both the visuals and the sound setup.
Yeah.
Their sound was so low, it was insane.
Yeah.
You can hear Danny Filth with no microphone say, "Come on!" And you can hear his voice clear as day. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, their audio was so low, it was insane. Like, how do you... Like, when I see Cradle of Filth videos, I mean, the drums are like... Like, they're really loud and, like,
Yeah.
they're like machine guns. And then when you watch them live, you're like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah. I think it was just, like, because the venue is kind of weird. We saw it in a smallish venue, if I recall correctly. We saw
Yeah, it
them
was
in
a
a
very
small
small
venue.
venue.
And it was like, I don't know. I just expected more of a spectacle.
I did too. I'd like, yeah, there should have been more of a spectacle. Bob, lyrics.
But they weren't bad. It was just I went in with different expectations. I liked the lyrics.
Yes.
I think that they were clever. They were interesting. It told a very clear story.
They have a theme. They have like that whole vampire
They were
theme.
kind of fun. I'm going to give them like an 8.
It's like, how can we're going back to the last review we did before this one. It's like, what kind of theme can Kendrick Lamar have? He's what? He could be like a Wookiee?
He sounds like a
Not
cockroach.
a Wookiee. What are those things from Star
Ewok.
Wars? Ewok, yes. All right, I'm gonna also give it an 8, I guess, because Bob did. I'm just copying her. I think they're good lyrics. I need to read into them more, but it's not convoluted like Kendrick
No.
Lamar. It's very straightforward, but it's told with the style to it. It's that goth vampire style. You could tell they're inspired by like Interview with the Vampire and all that, but they have their
this
own
is-
dark look. Full disclosure, Bob has some vampire teeth like that.
I do.
She does. They were actually created by one of our friends who makes vampire teeth.
Yes,
And
they're
they are-
custom dental enamel fangs.
Yeah, they're basically they're the same kind of
I
teeth
can
you would
eat
get
in
from a
them, drink
dentist.
in them. I can wear them all day. They don't get glued in, but they are perfectly molded to my teeth. So I pop them in and they just stay where they're
And
supposed
they're
to stay.
extremely sharp.
Yes, they are.
All right, vocals.
They were something.
I mean,
For what I'll give him a 6.
Yeah.
This is not my style. Like, I don't particularly enjoy listening to that. You know,
Yes.
like it sounds like you've put Chewbacca, gave him helium, and then attached him to a machine gun is kind of the vibe. I would prefer to actually hear him enunciate all of these words. Like, the only word I could pick out was malaria, which I was excited about. Yes, Prescribed Drone, that very man. He's been my fang maker for like over 12 years.
Tom Fangs. Yes, Tom Fangs is a
He
cool
actually
dude.
is a pretty talented musician
Cool dude,
himself.
people, yes. He used to be in a cover band, right?
Of the Misfits,
for
yeah.
the Misfits. I gave Danny Filth a 10 for his vocals. Sometimes, you know, the legibility, is that what you say? Audibility.
Audibility, yeah.
Audibility of them is a bit hard because he's just singing so fast.
Yeah.
But for the genre, he has a very unique voice.
He does.
The kind of range he gets on that voice where he goes, ah, and he does these really like crazy, like they're not even quite like, what do you call it,
It's
Bob?
not a growl.
It's
Or-
like, you know, when a man's, what's they call, it's not quite a falsetto,
Yes.
but it's but it is a falsetto. It's like, but it's a really harsh falsetto. Yeah, I mean, it's on the level of like, for this genre, it's almost like on the level of like Steven Tyler. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people may not like Aerosmith, but the kind of rasp he gets out of that voice, like it's very unique. Like you don't hear other people that sing like Danny Filth.
For sure.
Like he
And
sings.
it's very interesting. My problem with it is
His
that
people, if you don't know, the lead singer's name of this band is Danny Filth.
I don't think that's his given name, but
It's
that
not
is his
his. It's
stage
not his
name.
given name, but that is his stage name.
My issue with it and why I gave it a 6 is because you went to the trouble of coming up with this whole story that
Yes.
you're telling. And you're using like actually quite clever turns of phrase. You're using really good vocabulary. I mean, this is something right out of Shakespeare. Like this would be at home in Macbeth. This would be at home
Yes.
in the book Something Wicked This Way Comes. Actually, I think this
So,
is very
Bob,
heavily inspired
do
by
you-
Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Bob,
But,
do you think he
hold
should
on.
have slowed them down?
Yes. If you're going to put all of this effort into crafting, like actually crafting lyrics that are telling a story and have this like really robust visual, then I need to be able to understand what you are saying.
I think-
Otherwise,
I-
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
I mean, there's some similarities in this and some other like speed bands. I mean, that's not that's the name of the style, but I mean, in the way he says it, right? Like if you look at a band like Slipknot,
Yeah.
you know, they're just like, and you know, they just say it really fast. But I think the range that this guy has like surpasses almost any of these groups because the way
Prescribed
he
Drone?
sings is not
Sorry.
common.
Prescribed Drone says that he calls them
Yeah.
evil frog vocals. that is extremely accurate.
We used to make fun of him when we were younger. Like we would say it sounds like somebody's wife screaming at them, or their mother, their angry mother. It's like,
Yeah. Like
You
if
know?
you took Charlie, the teacher from Charlie Brown, except she's angry, and you sped her up.
it's like that. You know, they get the phone call and it sounds like. Right?
Except you make it like angry and fast.
yes.
Angrier and faster.
I mean, that's kind of the style of the music. Bob, composition,
I'm gonna give the composition a 9.
a 9, huh?
Yeah. You know, I think that it was intentional. It matches, right? So like the atmospheric nature of the backing music, his like kind of frenetic vocals, the visual, like they all come together to tell a clear, cohesive, succinct story. And it's an interesting story. And, you know, it's not this like deep, profound thing, right? We're not like reading into world events. Like this is basically Something Wicked This Way Comes and Macbeth had a baby in, you know, the Ewok hometown.
Did you read that comment there from Dark? He said that Kendrick Lamar is more like Jar Jar Binks. that's perfect. Like he's just he's annoying.
He's Jar Jar Binks. Oh my
He's
god.
Jar Jar Binks of rap.
But I would give that, like, I think that this is a cohesive vision, and a really solid execution of a cohesive vision.
Of his style. Yes.
I am not in any capacity confused about what's happening, even though the only word I understood while I was listening to the song was malaria.
Born on a burial gown. Born
Yeah,
in
I
a burial
understood
gown.
those. That's that too.
We
But
understood
like
that part.
within the choruses, within the verses, the only word I understood was malaria.
Because it's so fast. That's the thing. He just says it's so fast. He goes, it's
like this is a song that I need to play on like 1/4 speed.
and then when you read the lyrics are like pretty.
They're actually really interesting. Like, and that's what I say. It's almost Shakespearean, and I'm not saying that to sound like a pretentious tit. If you've read Macbeth, particularly when you're seeing the fates talking, this is very up their alley, and it also is quite reminiscent of the book Something Wicked This Way Comes, which is literally about an evil carnival coming into town.
Right.
So
All right.
I think he was heavily inspired by that book.
I gave it a 9. I think the composition's very well put together. It's very well executed. The style, there's just the style of it. You know, they're supposed to be like these creepy vampires, right?
Yeah.
It's both romantic and like kind of like it's kind of got like it's got a real edge to it. It's got a right. It's kind of like a kick to it.
I mean, he vaporized her cross.
What
and
do you
then
call
killed
that?
her.
Like symphonic? What? Well, we'll talk about the video because there's some funny comical things in there. But they did a great
Yeah.
job. Bob Hook.
I think the hook is pretty good. It's not going to be something that gets stuck in my head because I literally cannot understand what he is articulating as he's articulating it. But I think reading it, it's a well-formed hook.
It's really easy to hear. Like when he says "born on a burial gown,"
but like
it's
the
not hard to
whole
understand.
first three lines, not a clue. Not a blessed clue what was happening with the whole first three.
All right, so what?
The first half of the hook, no idea.
1 to 10.
I'm gonna give the hook a 7. It's good, but like you lose something because I can only understand half of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I'm gonna give it a 10 just because it is catchy. It is simple. It's repetitive, but it's catchy. It's a good chorus. I mean, the chorus it's good. You know, she was born in a burial gown. You know what I used to think because he said that? I thought that it's sort of like Interview with the Vampire, right? They bury them. And so she was born in a burial gown, like it's like her, like becoming a vampire, right?
Yeah, her like reanimation.
She's she's in her birth is like she was dead, but she's reborn.
Awakening.
But she's reborn because she's
a vampire.
Obviously, yeah, she's born again, like in a burial gown, because she died and she came back. All right, people, video, and by people I mean Bob. Video.
I'm going to give the video a 10. I think it does exactly what they wanted it to do. I think it was fun, funny, silly.
It's
like
fun,
it manages
it's
to be creepy without taking itself too seriously.
Yeah. Like the toothless guy in there.
Yeah. And then he becomes like this weird melty creature, and he's randomly a panther also sometimes. And he like vaporizes the cross with like the world's worst like special effects.
I like when he points at the girl in the crowd and she has like this look on her face like, what do you want? And he's like, he looks all evil and he points at her.
With his like terrible teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, he has cool teeth. They look cool. They're like
well,
cool
he has
vampire
the
teeth.
fangs great, but like his actual teeth,
Look,
they're
I'm
all...
gonna go to that part. I'm just gonna freeze frame it just to show you guys what I mean. It's comical. Oh, can't play that music because they've already got us once. I'm looking for the scene where he points at her. So we're gonna show this for a second. 1 second. Move. There it is. Like he points, right? You see this? He's like, "Come to me," and then you look at her and she's just like, "Huh?"
She's like, whatever.
She has like this bored look on her face. Here it is. Like he looks at her. He points at her, like, get over here, bitch. Sorry. And then she look at the look on her face. She's like, what? What do you want?
She's like, damn, man, really? You're gonna make me stand
like,
up
really?
and like walk over there? I don't fucking want to do that.
Bored. Like, really?
I'm thinking about like getting my Uber already. Like,
Dude,
I'm about to order my Lyft. I have no desire to go to you.
Like, just leave me alone. Like, what, man? I'm just hanging out at the evil, like, fucking vampire carnival. I mean,
she's already preparing the tweet where she's gonna like make some snappy comment about him, thinking he can talk to her.
She looks like a ginger Daria.
Yeah, she does.
Get over here. Like, he's so intense, and she's so like, yeah, okay.
And I like the Peter Steele lookalike sitting next to her. Did you see that?
Yeah. Look at this, and they just got this toothless lady in there.
Is that a dude? I thought that was a dude.
It could be a dude, yeah.
After a certain age, it kind of just doesn't matter anymore.
All right, cinematography. I mean, it's another comical thing is when they do that weird kind of raving with their like electricity hands. Like, what the fuck was that about? That was so comical.
You remember those things that they used to sell at like Spencer's where you touch the globe and the like static electricity comes
Yeah, this
to your
became like
fingers?
some straight up nerd, like
Yeah.
nerd techno. You remember that?
It's like nerd.
Remember that meme
goth.
they used to have where you had all the goths doing that weird dance with their hands?
Yes.
Like, look,
this
look at
is the origin
nerd
story
goth
of that.
the video. Look at this. Like, what's going on here? They make some weird ogre thing. I don't know what it is. Some monster comes out from the ground. There's a pentagram. Just real cheesy. The guy's dancing with electricity in their hands. It looks like they're ravers, like goth ravers.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And
All right,
all of a sudden they're underwater and we don't know why.
Can't show it too much. There you go. You see that they're raving with the electricity on their hands? That shit just looks so cheap. It's comical. It really is.
I think
And then-
Jonathan Davis took his entire aesthetic from like this one music video.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that movie with the.
We're down again, just letting you know.
Oh shit! This video, they really do not want anybody to show any part of this video. Just tell them. Hopefully, we come back. That's some bullshit, right? All right, we're down again, people. Whatever. I'm gonna put my score. I'm gonna give the video a 9. All right, Bob, take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
You gotta talk right in the mic, Bob.
I'll take it.
Okay, why?
Because it's fun. Like, it's just fun to listen to. It's pleasant to listen to.
Some people would say it's really creepy.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm probably closer to their target demographic than I am Kendrick Lamar's target demographic.
All right, people are going to be reviewing another song. They really do not want you to watch any of these Cradle of Filth songs. I'm going to have to fight this later on. Hopefully they don't kill our stream. Let them know that we're going to be watching. I'm going to put on something while I go to the little music room. Give me 1 second. Bob, what do you think of the two songs we saw if you had to compare them together?
I mean, it's a hilarious comparison because one is like,
Do you think Kendrick Lamar should sample Cradle of Filth?
I think Kendrick Lamar should go and learn how to write rap from Danny Filth.
Like really, like Danny Filth raps better than he does. Right? Okay,
He
1
does,
second.
for sure, 100%. Oh, and we're back up. Hello. Welcome back. We were just talking about how Kendrick Lamar should go get writing lessons from
Yes.
Danny Filth.
All right,
because
people.
Danny Filth is a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, I have to go to the little music room for a second. I'll be right back. But while I'm gone, we're gonna be watching a song that we watched. We're probably not gonna review it. We're just gonna watch it, see if you guys like it. It's from a band called Pixel Grip. The name of the song is Stamina. Be right back.
Oh, Lord. This song. Saints preserve us.
right, I'm back from the little music room. That is a group called Pixel Grip. I'm going to show one more time. I'm going to show our scorecard for the Cradle of Filth song, Born in a Burial Gown. Me and Bob, in the Take It or Leave It category, we gave it a Take It. Very good scores. The lowest score on there is from Bob. She didn't like some of the vocals. What was it, Bob? Just the
It wasn't that I didn't like the vocals.
It's
it
just
was
the clarity, right?
Yeah. I feel like if you're going to put all of that effort into lyrics, I should understand them.
I mean, but that's just
Like,
common. That's kind of like a known thing in just most thrash or not really thrash as much as like.
But this
death
is also
metal,
why
you know?
I'm not a huge like metal fan generally, because it frustrates me that I know there's actually probably some pretty interesting lyrics happening, but I have literally no fucking idea what you're saying. I feel like we have to review this now. You played the whole video. I feel like we have to review it.
You want to review it, Bob?
I am not going to read the lyrics. You can read the lyrics.
There's
if you
not
want
any
to.
lyrics to read. She's just like "fuck me, daddy," something like that. And then
We
and then,
had Dark saying, "What the hell is this?"
okay, we're gonna review that.
I also
song.
don't know. And then we had Prescribed Drone saying it's dark industrial. It's
dance
dancey
music. It
industrial Lady Gaga. And then he's saying, I never heard this before, but I feel like this was played at some goth club. Probably. I think that you and I can.
I'm pretty sure. All right, you want to review this, Bob, since we've heard it a couple of times.
I'm pretty sure that this was played at the last Dances of Vice we went to.
People, sometimes you just got to play what you can get away with, huh? Okay.
But I think that this song is sort of trying to be Boy Harsher in a way. I don't know if you're familiar with that band, but they make a lot of similarly provocative songs, but they do them better. Like Boy Harsher Lust is actually a really good song. It's enjoyable.
Yes.
And less cringy than this one.
All right, let's take it for what it is. Bob, lyrics.
I'll give them like a 4.
A 4, huh?
Yeah.
Really? You did like it, huh? Okay, why a 4?
They were just kind of cringy, honestly. There was
They were daddy issues, just the perfect amount of daddy issues, huh?
And also, like, she came out snarling, wearing her probably not actually latex, but yet skin tight leggings. And with her, like, mullet, she looks like the love child of Marilyn Manson and Lady Gaga. Like, she's got a whole thing. And then she's like, drop it. And then it's like the weakest drop ever. And like it was just kind of like, oh man, tell me that your parents funded your entire first solo project because they believe in you and you had no problems in your childhood without telling me you're basically the like Friday singer. You remember that girl whose parents like self-funded an entire album? The girl was like, Friday.
Oh, I know that. I know that one. I'm going to give the lyrics a 2. They're terrible. I mean, I guess if you're into that, I mean, she should, yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
It's just cringe. I mean, it's not egregiously terrible. I just like, ooh, wow, how controversial. She's saying like, fuck me, daddy, and whatever else. Like, ooh, boy. I feel like that would have been shocky if I was like
I feel like
12.
she would bite some dude's dick off.
She's probably a lesbian.
She just looks so angry.
Did you not see the mullet? She's a
But
lesbian.
why would she say "fuck me, daddy"? Then
Girls can be daddy
it's just
too.
kind of weird for well, whatever. For her to call.
Have you
a
never
woman
heard of masks?
"Fuck me, mommy"? That sounds really fucking.
That
creepy.
sounds even worse.
That sounds even worse. That's disgusting.
And then she's like, stamina.
This is
It's
terrible.
not over.
Show me your
stamina. She has such big like brat energy.
Drop the bass.
And
All
then
right,
it like
vocals,
does not
Bob.
drop.
All right, vocals.
The bass didn't. The bass was not present. But you know, I'm talking a lot of shit. But like, if this was on at a club, I'd be like bopping along to it and probably having a chuckle.
She's a sicko. You're degenerate. All right, Bob. Vocals.
I'm your degenerate. Foo.
All right.
Vocals, I'll give her a 4. Again, I don't think that she has the range needed to do what she's trying to do, but she gave it a good effort.
I mean, Bob, it's just it's a dance industrial kind of synth pop almost sound, but with an edge. I'm gonna give her a 7. I think
You
if
like
she,
her.
I think if she had some lyrics that were worth a damn, this song would have been it would have been more tolerable. I mean, it's not a terrible song
It's
musically.
not.
Musically.
It's fun. This is what I would consider like pop. It's like fluffy pop nonsense.
She doesn't have like the kind of looks they usually sell.
No.
I think actually in some ways she's more attractive than Lady Gaga.
Oh, for sure. But she does look like if you put Lady Gaga and
she's got a
Marilyn
lot more
Manson in a
edge.
blender.
But she got a lot more edge. She looked like she'll beat the shit out of Lady Gaga.
Oh, possibly. I don't
Yeah.
know. Lady
All right,
Gaga
and-
could probably scrap after
Yeah.
this long in the media and like probably eating babies or whatever it is she
Yes.
does. She could probably like, I don't know, throw a punch.
Maybe. And just on a side note, people, we're coming out with another version of this show where we review live performances. It's interesting because sometimes live performances are better than the studio versions. So we're going to be doing that really soon. We're going to be doing live performance reviews.
And then you have artists like Lana Del Rey who really are just studio artists and their live performances are horseshit.
Some live performers are terrible. They're the worst of the worst. Composition, Bob.
I'll give it like a
What?
it's not bad, but it's not good. I'll give it a 5.
A 5, yes. That's kind of like middle ground, not terrible.
It exists, and I honor its existence.
I'll give it a 7. I think it's
You just think you could save her.
I think it's got a nice kind of like older style to it. I like it. I think they call it like lo-fi. It's got this almost old kind of like old computer sound, right?
Yeah. I mean, this definitely sounds like something that the cast
And
members...
it's sort of industrial in a way. It's dancey. It's like
This
dance
feels
hall
like
industrial.
something that the cast members in Blade 2 would have listened to on their iPods. Like, this song would have been on, what's his name?
Yes. Dan Drone says, or Prescribed Drone says, live performances can't be flagged, I think.
Hey, Anthony.
I think that's true.
Anthony, you just missed the cringiest industrial pop. Is that a genre?
Before. What?
Did you play
What's up,
that? Did you harass people with the song previously?
I played it during one of our CW shows, I think. All right, Bob Hook.
We're doing a music review, Anthony. The hook is just essentially "Fuck Me, Daddy."
It's all
so like
music reviews.
that's gonna be a 2 for me.
Dude, you missed it. It's Thunderdome. We did Kendrick Lamar. That was the first
We
one
did Kendrick Lamar, then we did Cradle of Filth, and now we're doing Stamina by Pixel Grip.
Yes. The
Which
hook.
is-
What was it? What'd you give the hook?
I gave it a 2.
Why?
You can't tell me that stamina repeated 87 times and then "Fuck Me, Daddy" sprinkled in for spice is any sort of anything worth a damn. No, sir.
Okay. The hook. Was that the hook?
I think so.
Oh, it's "Show Me Your Stamina." Not a very good hook.
The fact that you can't remember it and you've definitely listened to the song several
I'll
times.
give her a 5. Bob, music video.
You just think you could save her.
What do you mean? Why would I want to save her?
You think you could save her. You have a crush. You like the
I like her-
love
I like-
child
I
of
like
Marilyn
that-
Manson and Lady Gaga.
I like that bump in her nose. All right, Bob, video.
Thunderdome is saying he's glad he missed Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, it's terrible.
We
It was
referenced I feel like you perfectly
referenced the
encapsulated
Yeah, he
him
said the cockroach
when you said
joke.
he sounds like a cockroach that's been sprayed with Raid. That has stuck, and
That
that
we
is all
realized,
I
yeah.
hear now.
Yeah, and then somebody in the comments says that he's the Jar Jar Binks of rap.
That was dark saying that.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's fitting. That is perfect.
That is true. That is correct.
Video, Bob.
Video, it's just her sort of flopping around.
I feel like it's a lot better than that Kendrick Lamar video. Way better.
Like, essentially anything is better than the Kendrick Lamar video. So that's not really setting the bar high.
Okay.
That's like putting the bar on the ground and being like, look, she walked over it.
All right, Bob.
Amazing.
All right. Come on. We got to give me a number. 1 to 10. Video.
She did shave a mullet, so I'll give her a 5.
Yeah, really? You like the mullet?
I feel like that's at least commitment. You know, she's gonna have the weird grow out period where she just has like weird fluff.
I mean, it wasn't a terrible video. Some of the stuff she did on gyrating on the ground was kind of funny, comical. Guys' wardrobe's pretty interesting. Cinematography. It just seems like it's going for like almost like a Nine Inch Nails kind of like what's that video?
No, it looks like this belonged in Blade 2.
No. What I'm saying is that you know how they had the video Nine Inch Nails where it was like one camera shot.
Yeah.
Also like that new Manson video, the Red Flag, where it's just set in one room. They do a bunch of different shots. That's kind of the idea. And it also has like a live kind of feeling to it, right? Doesn't it feel like a live production?
Yes, it does.
So I'm gonna give it a 5. Oh, that is a terrible 5.
What the hell is that?
That 5 is all over the place.
Thunderdome is saying that we should listen to somebody called Little Boosie. He sounds like a grasshopper.
Little Boozy?
I feel like we need to have a whole separate entomology chart for Thunderdome so that he can identify what insect.
Wait, is Boozy the guy that Tommy Sotomayor made fun of?
I don't
Where he's
know.
like, he broke her phone. Remember he's going on? He broke that girl's phone.
I feel like Tommy Sotomayor is always roasting people all
right,
of the
Bob,
time.
Take it or leave it.
I'll take it because I'm not
Whoa,
gonna lie.
huh?
I'm pretty sure I've heard this. I'm pretty sure at the last Dances of Vice we went to, they played this.
Okay, look.
Like I'm almost
I'm gonna
positive.
take it. It's cheesy. The lyrics are fucking retarded. It's trying to be edgy. I understand. She's trying to be all sexy and all that, right?
She is, but then she's also I feel like this song is not to attract men. The song is to attract a masked lesbian.
It seems like it.
I feel like this is serving very baby gay at your first lesbian bar, and you're trying to impress the crew cut with a flannel at the end of the bar.
Yeah,
kind of situation.
Remember that was a thing back in the day.
Yeah.
You used to watch the TV shows. The lesbians always had the freaking
flannel and the carabiner
with the cut off sleeves. Whatever happened to that?
I don't know. They've now become more aesthetic, but she's also serving she's serving big brat vibes. She wants somebody to tell her go do the dishes so she could say no and then get spanked.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna go into the next song, but first we got to take some stuff out of the toilet. 1 second. We forgot about the toilet. Oh, I set the toilet off.
Blew her up. How dare you? You killed her.
1 second, Bob.
How's she gonna
Wait,
fuck her daddy if you blow her up?
You're scaring me a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
Dan, it's Cradle of Filth, Bob. Do they go in the toilet?
No, we said take it, right?
We're taking it.
We're taking it.
Cradle of Filth does not go in the toilet. We've already blown up Kendrick Lamar in the toilet. He's a piece of trash.
But I do think my fangs are better than Danny Filth's. I'm just saying.
They are. They're very good fangs.
They are.
They're very sharp, too.
It scared the shit out of somebody. I don't remember who it was because I was just casually wearing them and didn't realize at first. And then they were like, whoa, what the fuck?
All right, so we're going to be reviewing a artist named Saul Williams. He put out an album called Ziggy Stardust or Niggy Stardust.
I was about to say it's Niggy Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust is the artist he was inspired by, David Bowie. All right, this is actually the guy that Kendrick Lamar ripped the fuck off. He ripped this guy off real big time.
Well, he tries.
He tries. He definitely does. We're going to listen to one of his songs. We're going to do a review right now. Give me 1 second.
He doesn't succeed, but he tries.
He does.
There's something to be said for that.
With baloney.
That's another Charlie Brown teacher moment, but slower.
That dude is so annoying. It's ridiculous.
He is a cockroach that's been sprayed with Raid.
Exactly.
I cannot unhear it now.
It's true. All right. Give me 1 second while I set up this next one. This is Saul Williams.
I feel like Foo, if you ever make a poster that includes Kendrick Lamar, you need to incorporate a cockroach somehow.
All right, hopefully we don't get our shit removed for this. People, remember, if we go black, we do come back.
Prescribed Drone is saying that Kanye also ripped off Saul. Correct.
They're all ripping him off, people.
Saul Williams is great, although we saw his quartet. He has a string quartet.
Yes, we saw him live. We saw him do a live
performance.
Well, no, we saw both. I saw Saul Williams twice in concert, and then I saw him do a lecture.
Because you saw him at Afropunk, right?
Yes, I saw him twice, and then I saw him do a lecture one time. It was really, really good.
But we also saw him when he came out with his string quartet. He came out and he was singing and doing spoken word stuff, and there was a string quartet behind him, and it was a cello, a viola, a violin.
I think you came with me. We watched. Remember, we watched, and I think the string quartet was at that lecture.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, Bob. This is a song called Penny for a Thought.
Oh, I like this song.
So Williams, this song is from, this is an old song.
Yeah.
This is from a while ago.
This is before he fell off the deep end.
This song came out in 2001. This guy's got, only for this video on YouTube, only has 36,000 views. He's got 41.4 thousand subscribers. This is official YouTube page. It's fucking insane. But this is what happens when you have gatekeepers that are pieces of shit. When a guy doesn't sell his damn ass, this is what happens. They don't let him release his message, and they would never let him release this. He says it in what.
If his ass is damned, it shouldn't be shared
I mean, like
with the
actors.
public.
He didn't get diddied, so he don't get pushed. You know, he won't push their message. That's the problem.
Didn't he play Tupac in something? I feel like
No,
he went off
didn't.
the rails.
I don't think he played Tupac. I think he wanted to, which is kind of weird. Okay, here we go. So Williams, Penny for a Thought. 1 second, I gotta turn off this music. All right, here we go.
The apocalypse. Cancel the apocalypse. Cartons of the Milky Way with pictures of a missing planet last seen in pursuit of an American dream. This fool actually thinks he could drive his Hummer on the moon, blasting DMX off the soundtrack of a South Park cartoon. Niggas used to buy their families out of slavery. Now we buy chains and links, smokes and drinks. They're paying me to record this. Even more if you hear it. Somebody tell me what you think I should do with the money. Yes, Dread, tell me what you think I should do with the money. Exactly how much is gonna cost a free Mumia? What you gonna do with this freedom? Talk on the radio? Radio programming is just that, a brainwashed and cleaned of purpose. To be honest, some freedom of speech makes me nervous. And you looking for another martyr in the form of a man, hair like a mane with an outstretched hand. In a world of harsh thoughts, reactionary defensiveness, and counterintelligence, what exactly is innocence? Fuck it, I do believe the existence of police brutality. Who do I make checks payable to? A young child stares at a glowing screen transfixed by tales of violence. His teenage father tells him that that's life, not that Barney shit. A purple dinosaur that speaks of love, a black man that speaks of blood. Which one is keeping it real, son? Who manufactured your steel, son? Hardcore, basing elements at the Earth's core. Fuck it, I'ma keep speaking till my throat sores. An MC told a crowd of hundreds to put their hands in the air. An armed robber stepped to a bank and told everyone to put their hands in the air. A Christian minister gives his benediction while the congregation hold their hands in the air. Love the image of the happy Buddha with his hands in the air. Hands up if you're confused, define tomorrow. Your belief system ain't louder than my car system. Nigga walked down my block with his Rottweiler. A subwoofer on a leash, each one teach one. The DJ spins a new philosophy into a barren mind. I can't funnel it, my head nods as if to clear the last image from an etch-a-sketch. Something like Rakim said, I could quote any MC, but why should I? How would it benefit me? Karmic repercussions. Are your tales of reality worth their sonic lace discussions? Suddenly the ground shivers and quakes. A newborn startles and wakes. Her mother rushes to her bedside to hold her to her breast. Milk of sustenance heals and nourishes. From the depths of creation, life still flourishes. Yet we focus on death and destruction, violence, corruption. My people, let Pharaoh go. What have you bought into? How much will it cost to buy you out? What have you bought into? How much will it cost to buy you out? What have you bought into? How much will it cost to buy you out?
How much it gonna cost to buy you out of my mind? Penny for a thought. Yo niggas is half-stepping, wasting my time. Please, nigga, what? Talking to me? Please, baby, please, can I borrow a nigga a dime of that quarter? Penny for a thought, penny for a thought. How much it gonna cost to buy you out of buying into a reality that originally bought you? Dime a dozen. Yo niggas a dime a dozen. Penny for a thought, nigga. Come on, penny for a thought. Think fast, come on. Time is money.
Time is money, money is time. So I keep 7 o'clock in the bank and gain interest in the hour of God. I'm saving to buy my freedom. God grant me wings. I'm too fly, not too fly. I soar to look at humans without wings, so I soar and find tickling the feathers of my wings. Flying hysterically over land, numerically I am 7 mountains higher than the valley of death. 7 mountains higher than the valley of death. 7 dimensions deeper than dimensions of breath. 7 mountains higher than the valley of death. 7 dimensions deeper than dimensions of breath. We're performing an exorcism and all this, keep it realism. Violent sensationalism. In the name of the hip-hop that nurtured me, cultured me, we are ordering all evil entities that exit this body, leave this body. In the name of microphone fiends and a young boy's b-boy dreams, we charge you to leave this body, leave this body. All evil entities, all wannabe MCs, decoys, send in the true b-boys, B-men, motherfuckers, B-men. In the name of Scott LaRock, in the name of Tito Rock, motherfuckers, remember how to do the Reeboks. Rock, ha, I charge you to leave this body, leave this body, leave this body. I charge you to leave this body, leave this body. Motherfuckers must think I'm crazy. Shit, I think your motherfuckers is crazy. I want my fucking MTV. Penny for a thought, nigga. Penny for a thought. The fuck have you brought into?
All right, people, that's So Williams, Penny for a Thought. What's the name of that album there, Bob? So
Amethyst Rockstar.
All right, Amethyst Rockstar. All right, we're going to look at the lyrics. I actually have a couple of songs of his. I'm just going to play one more.
I think Dark did not like him. He said, talk about noise pollution.
He's a spoken word artist, people. That's why, if you notice, there's not really a hook in there. He just basically reads his lyrics live.
Yep. And Thunderdome said, OMFG. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, but it's exuberant because it's
this
all
guy,
in caps.
like I said, this guy definitely is the inspiration for guys like Kendrick Lamar. The only thing is they fucking jack them. They ripped him off, and then they did a poor version of it, and that's it. You know, it's just a poor version of it.
Thunderdome is saying this is what Jewish intellectuals call the most elevated expression of a
It's spoken
culture
word.
ever. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm re-listening to the song for the first time in a long time. And he definitely has some stuff in there that is not aligned with what I believe in, but Jesus Christ. He puts Danny Filth to shame.
I mean,
Jiminy goddamn crickets.
Oh my God, come on. He's not bad. He's good. I like him. I think he's good. He's trying to wake people up. He's trying to wake up his people, as he says.
But he's also feeding them a little bit of bullshit too.
No. Where's the bullshit?
I believe in police brutality. You're sold for a
No,
I could buy you for a penny.
he says, "Fuck it, I believe in police brutality," meaning he didn't believe in it.
All right, so are we reading
this whole thing is him trying to wake people up. Yeah. All right, read some of the lyrics, Bob. There are so many lyrics in this song.
This is like Cradle of Filth level
I think
lyrics.
it's pretty profound. At the end, do you see what he does there? It's supposed to, he knows it's not. He's trying to do an exorcism, like what he says. He's trying to wake people up, but they're never going to listen to him, ever.
Well, the album cover is a voodoo altar, so...
All right, Bob, read some of that.
Cancel the apocalypse. Cartons of the Milky Way with pictures of a missing planet. Last seen in pursuit of an American dream, this fool actually thinks he can drive his Hummer on the moon. Blasting DMX off the soundtrack of a South Park cartoon. Used to buy their families out of slavery. Now we buy chains and links, smokes and drinks. They're paying me to record this, even more if you hear it. Somebody tell me what you think I should do with the money. Yes, friend, tell me what you think I should do with the money. Exactly how much is it going to cost me to free Mumia? What's he gonna do with his freedom? Talk on the radio? Radio programming is just that, a brainwashing gleaned of purpose. To be honest, some freedom of speech makes me nervous. And you looking for another martyr in the form of a man, hair like a mane with an outstretched hand, in a roar of heart's thoughts, reactionary defensiveness, and counterintelligence. What exactly is innocence? Fuck it. I do believe in the existence of police brutality. Who do I make checks payable to? A young child stares at a glowing screen transfixed by tales of violence. His teenage father tells him that's life, not that Barney shit. A purple dinosaur that speaks of love, a black man that speaks of blood. Which one is keeping it real, son? Who manufactured your steel, son? Hardcore ancient elements at the Earth's core. Fuck it. I'ma keep speaking till my throat's sore. An MC told a crowd of hundreds to put their hands in the air. An armed robber stepped to a bank and told everyone to put their hands in the air. A Christian minister gives his benediction while the congregation hold their hands in the air. Love the image of the happy Buddha with his hands in the air. Hands up and feel confused. Divine tomorrow, your belief system ain't louder than my car system. Walk down my block with his Rottweiler. A subwoofer on a leash.
It's long. It's a long song. It's like I said, people, it's spoken word. I think it's got a profound message. And then at the end, he says, "Where's my fucking MTV?" He's just saying it's all bullshit. Like you gotta basically sell out in order to be anything. He says it in the song. And he never made it. He never made it big. They all ripped him off, but he never made it big. Why? Because he's actually saying something. They aren't. We're just going to listen to this last thing, just letting people, know about this dude, because a lot of people don't. All right, 1 second. What'd you think of that, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at our comments. We've got Dark saying this song reminds me of a radio station you listen to in a Grand Theft Auto game. Yeah. This could also be a radio station in the universe of Welcome to Night Vale.
It's got a very artsy kind of sound to it because it is spoken word. Myself, I'm not a big fan of spoken word, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to blend his spoken word into a musical form. This is what Kendrick Lamar tries to do. And no one I ever saw was doing this before this guy was doing it.
And then Thunderdome said Sal Silverstein has $1 million record contract waiting on his desk for this bum right now.
This guy's been around for decades. No one's gonna push
Saul
him.
Williams kind of old.
Just because what he's saying, they'll never
You've
push him.
probably heard his song Black Stacy. That song got really popular.
Got big. There wasn't really much that got big with him. I'm just gonna play this last song. Okay, which one is this? Okay, it's fine. We're gonna play this right now. All right, this song is called "Raised to Be Lowered." See if the audio is loud enough. It is pretty damn low.
To manifest your dreams before you manifest your fears. To navigate beyond the treachery of self-despair. To find the balance between all your sins and all you see. To find the patience and the strength it takes to let it be. To stand amongst the crowd and have the strength to hold your own. To throw away the pen and pad and simply be the poem. To rise above hatred, to love through seeming contradiction. To seldom take a side and learn to complement the friction. To bring about the change within that we can live without. To shift and rearrange our deals and learn to deal with doubt. To voice the victory and unknown ways of self-defeat. To learn the value of your fuck the word, just ride the beat. To leave the comfort zones of all you know to all you feel. To step beyond the void and realize the unknown is real. To reimagine every obstacle is just a maze. Opponent drive and learn to laugh at failures but they dream. There has to be some other way to stop the fight. I was raised to be lowered. Was I raised to be lowered? I was raised to be lowered. Was I raised to be lowered? Each day we sing and pray for guidance through the night. I was raised to be lowered. Was I raised to be lowered? I was raised to be lowered. Was I raised to be lowered? To not allow the worshipers to take up all the space. To dance at funerals and grief and true love shows its face.
For people who don't know about this album, this was actually mixed by Trent Reznor, the guy who, the lead vocalist and
you can hear it.
The guy who made Nine Inch Nails, the guy that created Nine Inch Nails, actually mixed this whole album. This is, for the most part, and some of this music is taken straight from Nine Inch Nails.
When you're on a no, it won't stop until the ones that point their guns at niggas get got. You're gonna get got. Let these niggas get got. Lying on the black tie, lying on the half-nod. You're gonna get got, get got, get got. Let these niggas get got. Let these niggas get got. There has to be some other way to stop the fight. I was raised to be lowered. Was I raised to be lowered? I was
All right, people. So that's So Williams. The name of the song is Raised to Be Lowered. The guy, I think there's a lot of substance in his music. We're not going to review it. I'm just letting you guys, just making people aware of it. The guy, Kendrick Lamar, robbed him blind. A lot of these musicians robbed him. He's been around for decades now, and no one really knows about him, except for people, some people in the underground, people who know about Nine Inch Nails, and people that are into spoken word. I'm actually not really into spoken word music, but I actually do appreciate what he's doing, and he's done it at the detriment of his career. He never got big.
I think that this song that we just heard is much more him hitting his stride, because I think that it strikes a better balance. Like Penny for a Thought feels like stylistically he's not done cooking yet. Like he's got his spoken word. He's trying to meld it with a musical style, but I think he's trying to do way too much. There's too many lyrics, there's too many concepts, and you know, the music isn't, it's not synced up. Like the music doesn't match. And while the spoken word is good on its own and it's interesting in combination, it's not something that you would like seek out to listen to. Whereas this song that you just played is much more listenable, because I think that what he needed was somebody to tell him, too much, step it back. Too many lyrics, too many words, step it back, reduce, and like just simplify the whole thing.
Thunderdome saying that he just found out he has a 2.6% female audience. That's amazing, right? I don't know what, I'm pretty sure I don't have many. Maybe Bob's bringing some in. Yeah, at that first song we heard, Penny for a Thought, I think the messaging is really good. It never got big again because he's actually saying something, unlike Kendrick Lamar, who just comes up with convoluted ways to say that Drake is his son.
I feel like Drake, his entire response, aside from obviously the legal decision, he should put that like Regina George clip from Mean Girls, like, why are you so obsessed with me? And like he should just tweet that to Kendrick Lamar like forever, like every day, like multiple times a day, every hour.
Well, the biggest album, if you want to listen to some really good So Williams material, you listen to an album called, what was it? The Niggy Tardust. Just type that into a search engine. It's a full album. It was produced by Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails. It's actually a pretty cool album.
I think that album is where he got the blend right.
Yeah,
because I think that
I think Trent, in a lot of ways, actually took all of the stuff he learned from that album and brought it to another album called Year Zero.
Well, Prescribed Drone in the comments was saying that Trent mixed Niggy Tardust around when he did Year Zero.
Yes, you could tell there's elements of it in there. Like that became like his style after that album. It's like this blend of hip hop. It's almost like this weird kind of toned down version of like trip hop. All right, sort of.
This song that you just played reminded me of Tricky.
Yes.
It had that like driving rhythmic cadence to it. It had that darker sensibility, and I really like Tricky. Well, I really like some of Tricky's stuff. It had the darker sensibility. It was very much a trip hoppy kind of surreal like sound to it, and that paired with the lyrics, which were more sung this time than they were in that first one, A Penny for Your Thoughts.
Yes.
I think that it was the correct balance.
All right, Bob, do we put So Williams in the toilet?
No. I like Saul Williams.
I think Thunderdome wants to put him in the toilet. We can't do that. We can't do that to So Williams, man. We can't do that. That's mean.
No.
All right. So
people are allowed to like different things.
You know, he's trying to change himself. I respect him for that, you know. Give me 1 second.
I agree with all of the positions he takes? No. But do I think that at least he's trying to say something
sort of
that has
some substance,
something to it? Yeah. And I think that, you know, just like I can enjoy Cradle of Filth, Born in a Burial Gown, right? Which is essentially something Wicked This Way comes in song form. You know, I can enjoy Penny for Your Thoughts. I can enjoy, you know, the various songs.
All right, right now we're going to be watching another artist. His name is, he's a dead artist.
He looks like he's got diabetes.
He does.
He looks like he's Betis.
He's drinking all that scissorp.
He's got lean and cornbread.
This is an artist named FBG Duck. On
What?
Dat Car official.
What?
That's the name of the song. We're gonna
His
see.
name is ABC. What?
I mean, he ain't on the level like So Williams ain't on this level. All right, people are gonna be watching his song. Give me 1 second.
I feel like this is just you seeing how many terrible songs you can make me listen to
That's
before
not
I
true.
like rage
yo,
quit.
bro. You don't know what you're talking about. This is a modern day classic. All right, here we go. We're gonna listen to this. We're just all the uplifting music for the community. All right, it's
Prescribed Jerome was requesting that we listen to the Saul Williams song where he talks about candles, where the hook is about candles.
He has some cool songs. They have some interesting lyrics. But right now we have to listen to the Duck Guy, and then maybe we'll listen to a couple of requests. All right, here we go. All right, it's 12. All right, here we go, people. This is FBG Duck. All right.
Fucking white. You should know he bro. He a fucking white boy.
Hey, you know, gang just probably trying all that shit.
I'm already annoyed.
You always gonna hear that shit. They know what the fuck going on with me, you know? All that gang shit, you know. Nah, for real though. Look.
Try to run, but he won't make it far. They know what we real, they know who we are. I can tell he hit. He yelling out, take with us today. You won't see tomorrow. All these niggas sleep. They off them bars. If I hit him in his head, that's gonna hurt the heart. Wanna be like me? Boy, get on your jaw. Better use your fucking head before I hit it with this guard. I always say I'm out of space, cause I'm a star. All you think you tough as hell. Who you think you are? We like to do walk-up. We don't shoot out cars. You ain't heard, bitch, we out here every season. Hey, phone them and kill your ass for no reason. You better hope that doctor stop all that bleeding. When phone them arguing, I always tell them y'all tweet. Y'all don't see that? I say who that is? On that car. He could try to run, but he won't make it far. They know what we real, they know who we are. I could tell he hit. He yelling out, take with us today. You won't see tomorrow.
This guy right here, I just had to stop this for a second. What's up with these videos and these like effeminate dudes?
Why do none of their
tank
clothes
top.
fit? What is happening?
This guy looks like he's wearing his girlfriend's tank top. Like, look how far that is.
It's his boyfriend's tank
Look
top.
at that tank top.
They're all a bit light in the loafers there, Foo. Look at his belly. Like are we sure he's black and not like Dominican? Because he's got the full like Dominican bodega owner outfit on, right? The really, really tight top, the really, really tight trousers
That's
up
all
under
tight,
the
yeah.
belly.
We're not sure. He might be Dominican. Let's just see this to the end. That's got to be some of the worst gun effects ever. Look at this. They're like smiling. It looks like they added the fucking smoke. This is some terrible effects.
That's gonna hurt the heart. Be like me, gang gang. Boy, get on your job. Better watch your fucking words when you mix the game. Gang, cause bitch, I'm with the same team. Get money, just a different game. Keep that fuck shit over there.
I feel like this is like the hood attempt to be like death metal. You hear he's like, yeah! Like he's some like fat black version of Danny Filth.
Different lane. They won't smoke, then they smoke. We gon' bring them pain. Who I'm shitting on? Why my pimp? I've been nice enough. I ain't giving no more.
All his ad libs for the song are just screams.
Waka waka waka. Every chance he get, my mama say I'm man. Cause I figure fuck my Glock, but I think it's romantic. Money. I say who that is? On that car. He could try to run, but he won't make it far. They know what we real, they know who we are. I could tell he hit.
Did you see that guy's whole ass was just out?
Look at this guy
Like
over here.
if you scroll back a second,
that looks like,
like-
it's the jailhouse. That's his. The guy came out of jail and is still his boyfriend. Look at this.
You won't see tomorrow. All these niggas sleep. They off them bars. If I hit him in his head, that's gonna hurt the heart. Wanna be like me? Boy, get on
Like
your
you see that guy's tank top? That shit is like so like he might as well have tits. Look at
wanna
this.
be
Like it's,
like me? Boy, get on your job.
There's a white guy over here. He's like pointing the gun at him. He's like, what the fuck?
He looks concerned.
Hey, this guy over here. Look at this guy in the back. What kind of tank top is that? It looks like a lady's tank top. And then he's got underwear, like regular tidy whities under there. All right, so there you go. There it is. That is FBG Duck on that car. All right, Bob, what'd you think?
No, thank you.
You know what? I'll give him this. That was better than Kendrick Lamar. Okay, Bob. Even though it's destroying the community, but I mean, Kendrick Lamar is destroying the community.
Thunderdome
Bad
is
music.
saying that this is the guy King Von had murdered.
I'm not sure, but
Yes,
I know.
this is Duck something or other.
Yeah, his name is FBG Duck.
What does FBG stand for?
No idea, but I know he was killed. I think he was mixed in with Vaughn. I think he talked trash about.
Fat big guy Duck.
Yeah, he talked trash about O Block. I think. All right, Bob. We're gonna review this. I don't know why, but we're gonna. Okay. Lyrics. You want to read? Oh, actually, sorry, Bob. Sorry. Bob's got to read some of the lyrics. This is just kind of what we got to do over here.
I don't know what I did to be punished this way.
Don't you dare do the deep sighs. This is the music that you just got to read it. It's just the way it is. It just comes out of your mouth naturally. Okay, Bob. There it goes. On that car. All right, Bob. Read it.
You should know he raw. He a fucking white boy. You know gang since potty train. All this shit. Ha ha ha. You ain't gonna wear that. You ain't gonna hear that shit. And you know what the fuck going on with me. You know all that gang shit. Lil Rico got the sauce. Not for real though, look.
What does he mean by that sauce?
I have no idea.
Sperm?
Somebody who speaks hoodlum is gonna have to translate this for me.
You got the sauce.
I say who that is on that car. He can try to run, but he won't make it far. Well, there we go. We're sort of approaching rhyming now.
Bob, you got to do this quicker so it rhymes, you know?
No. Where were we? Yeah. They know what we rep. They know who we are. Gang.
Gang.
Is this why you've been doing gang all
Gang,
day?
gang.
Oh my God. I can tell he hit. He yelling out, ah. Tweak with us today. You won't see tomorrow, bitch.
Wow.
All these sleep. They high off them bars. If I hit him in his head, got him. That's gon' hurt the heart. Well, okay. Wanna be like me? Bitch. Boy, get on your job. Better use your fucking head before I hit him with this Glock.
Yes.
I always say I'm out of space because I'm a star.
You got no bullets in that Glock? You got to hit him with it?
I guess. Glocks aren't solid metal construction, though. I think that they're a polycarb. So, I mean, that wouldn't even really
you don't
hurt
wanna
all that
break your
much.
gun.
Oh, you think you tough as hell? Who you think you are? Got him. We like to do walk-ups. We don't shoot out cars. You ain't heard, bitch. We out here every season, gang. Foe, Nem.
Uh-huh.
Will kill your ass for no reason.
Yep.
You better hope that doctor stop all that bleeding. When Foenem?
Where is that?
Foenem?
Where's that?
Foenem? We've totally, completely given up on English.
Yes.
Arguing, I always tell them, y'all tweaking. Y'all don't see that? I say who that is
It's deep,
on that car.
Bro, it's deep. Y'all don't see that. He's trying to wake up the fucking community. Y'all don't see that? Y'all tweaking. You don't see it? What is it? Y'all tweaking.
I say who that is on that car. He could try to run, but he won't make it far. They know
Why are
what
you
we
saying
rep.
this like a fucking Irish? It sounds like an Irish folk song. You got to say it the way he says it. He won't make it far. Oh, Danny boy. You got to say it the way he says it. Come on.
Oh, God, I'm gonna die. He can try to run, but he won't make it far. They know what we rep. They know who we are. do your part.
Where is it?
You know what it is.
Gang, gang.
There you go. I can tell he yelling out, ah!
Is that what you said?
Tweak with us.
Tweak with us, my people. My people, come with us and
I can't.
tweak with us.
I feel like that's a proclamation. He should be wearing a toga standing on a hill. Tweak with us today.
What's the next verse, number 2? Okay, I can't see it from here, Bob. Better watch your fucking words. Is that he already said that? Better watch your fucking words? Better watch your fucking words. I'll say it like Steven Seagal. Better watch your fucking words. When you mention gang, because, bitch, I'm with the same team. Does that say J Money? J Money, just a different game.
Why are you doing this like Batman?
Keep that fuck shit over there. We in a different lane. They want smoke, then it's smoke. Dude, this guy doesn't even fucking rhyme. They don't rhyme and rap anymore.
I don't know. So we have some comments in the comments.
Bob, you gotta finish these lyrics off. They're almost done, don't worry. We're almost done. We're almost done. Kid, say it with anger.
How is it that we're only at verse 2?
We're at the end. I read most of verse 2.
Jiminy
Okay, look,
crickets.
we gon' bring them pain. They want smoke, then it's smoke.
No, you missed it. Oh, wait,
I read the other
no.
stuff. Now you got to read the part when it says we gonna bring them pain.
We gon' bring them pain.
Can you say that with a southern accent, please?
How do you say O-U-U? Ooh. Ooh. I'm shitting on them.
Is that the sound you make when you're taking a shit?
Ooh, I'm shitting on them with my pamper. Ooh.
Did he say pamper? Where did you see this?
He says it right there.
Where? I'm shitting on them with my pamper. Ooh. And he said it again. Why is he wearing a pamper? Maybe it's because his diabetes is out of control. He's shitting himself. He didn't look kind of fat.
I can't breathe.
Oh, come on. Just finish this crap. We have to score it, Bob.
10s across the board. This is
All right,
amazing.
we're almost done. We're almost done.
A
Just finish
grown
these
man
lyrics.
is talking about shitting his pamper. I cannot believe this.
What does that mean? Is that some like
I
slang?
don't know.
That's a new one for me. Pamper?
Woo!
All right, finish it, please.
I've been nice enough. I ain't given no more chances, bitch. Every chance he get, my mama say I'm menace. What? Okay. 'Cause I finger fuck my Glock, but I think it's romantic.
What?
Money!
What? I don't know. They call me menace because I finger fuck my Glock.
Money!
Was he takes his finger and puts it in the trigger guard and like
I
puts it
feel
in
like anything that comes after pamper is invalid.
He don't rhyme. These fucking rap. Is this even rap? How can you call it rap when it doesn't even rhyme?
I'm so confused. But I will say, woo! I'm shitting on them with my
Thunderdome
pamper.
says he did too much time in prison. I guess that's why he wears a pamper now. If you know what I mean. If you know what I effing mean. Bob, can you fit? Is that the chorus? Is it the same
Yeah.
chorus?
I say who that is on that car.
You got to say it with anger.
Absolutely not.
I say who that is on a car. He can try to run, but he won't make it far. They know what we rep. They know who we are. Gang, gang. No, they go, gang, gang. All right, you read the rest. You see it? I do it. I do it perfectly, bro. Perfect.
I can tell he hit.
All these niggas sleep, huh? They high off them bars.
Wait a minute. Tweak with us today.
See, he is a diabetic. Look, he just said it right there. He says they high off them bars. The guy ate some chocolate bars. You see? He's a diabetic.
Definitely.
His blood sugar's high. If I hit him in his head, got him. Got him. That doesn't really rhyme. That's an ad-lib, right? They got him. That gonna hurt the heart. Wanna be like me, bitch? Boy, get on your job. Get on your job. What is he, a boss? Like what the fuck?
I have
Is
no
he,
idea.
Does he run? Is it McDonald's? Does he
I
run?
mean, he's in his Macbeth era. He's like, tweak with us today, friends, Romans, crackheads. Tweak with us today.
All right. Look, you're screaming. You need to calm down, Bob. I know you like this song, but we need to review it. Okay? Here we go.
Oh, wait. We've got some interesting comments here in the comments. Apparently FBG means fly boy gang. Doesn't fly mean attractive?
Yeah.
He's not attractive and he's not a boy. That is allegedly a man, or it was anyway, because now he's dead. Thankfully.
That's
Hopefully
messed
he
up,
didn't
bro.
reproduce.
You know how messed up that is that you just said
Okay,
that?
but I don't care. I never said I was nice. Vaughn had him brutally murdered. Well, I mean,
Vaughn, what do you mean? The evil Milli Vanilli?
brutally murdered.
Brutally.
I'm intrigued. How brutal?
All right, Bob, let's review this. Okay, Bob, lyrics.
Bob rapping. No, I would never do such a thing. Bob out here standing on business.
Thunderdome says, wait. Here, look. Thunderdome has a comment there. Can you read it? I think it's this.
I'm reading. Hold on.
All right, read them, Bob.
This gives rap a bad name. Agree. Phonem equals my gang or my ops. Wait a minute. What's an ops? Oops. Did you mean to write oops? I don't know.
Ops.
What is ops? Do you know what ops is?
I don't remember. I know people say it all the time now.
Oh, Lord. Bob is too civilized, allegedly. Listening to these stupid lyrics is how
read it right
losing
into the
brain
mic, Bob.
cells must feel. He did too much time in prison. That's good. What the fuck kind of lyrics are these? I hear Cook County provides diapers to inmates. Can't guarantee it, but I did hear it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, the ones that didn't fight, you know, they took it the easy way, right? The easy way or the hard way.
A booty is a man.
He gave up his booty a little too much.
Prescribed Drone is saying that this is rap after drinking NyQuil and thinking saying random stuff is cool. And then Thunderdome is saying, heard it slows down all the Glock Dookie shootings.
What the heck?
I never in my
Glock
life
Dookie
imagined
what does
that this
mean?
is where I would be
Heard it
at
slows down.
12:36 on a Monday morning. But
I
here
mean,
we are.
Bob, look. The guy, he's got some issues.
I'm intrigued about how brutally he was murdered.
That's
though.
what
I'm probably
happens
gonna
when you eat
Google
all
that
those
later.
cheese sandwiches in jail. You know, you got to watch out for the Dookie shootings.
Ops equals opposition.
Oh, they use the word op. That's a really short way to say opposition.
I'm really impressed that they know what that word means.
That is abbreviated to fucking hell. They're gonna next. They're gonna say "oh," and that's gonna be it. Can you abbreviate it anymore? My lord.
I mean, you can grunt and point, I suppose.
I think that's the next frontier. I mean, they're already mumbling. All right, Bob. Lyrics.
1.
Why? Why 1, Bob?
Actually, I'm going to revise that. 10. He admitted to wearing a pamper, and then he had all sorts of fun onomatopoeia, like, ooh, you know who we are. And then he had a random Shakespearean moment where he kept imploring his crowd of loyal and devoted fans to tweak with him. I mean, it was very Braveheart.
I'm gonna give him a 5 because I think he could have gone farther with the violence. He's a terrible influence, but you know.
Thunderdome is saying to look up Glock Dookie. I'm concerned. Is this going to get us a strike
Dookie?
on YouTube? Are we going to be a threat to the community?
All right, I'm gonna look up Glock Dookie Bob vocals.
1.
All right, why 1?
Because he sounds like a stray cat in heat.
Stray Cat and Heat. All right. All right. That's a 1 from Bob. I'm going to give him a 3. I think there's something there. He's got a good way. It's a new blend on like weird rap metal. Because you know it's called drill music and it's trying to be like hard, like.
Is it called drill music because it makes you want to put a drill to your own head?
No,
because that's correct. That's accurate.
I think it's trying to be like metal almost in a way, I feel like. All
Is
right.
this like somebody who told ChatGPT to write a metal song without ever having heard a metal song?
All right, so while we're reviewing this, all right, before we finish reviewing this, we have the thing that Thunderdome has told us to look at. It's called Glock Dookie. Let's hear this.
Glock Dookie in action.
All right, what are you doing?
Second burst of OC has been deployed.
I guess it's shooting poop at someone.
Oh, God, you really had to tell us about this, didn't you? Did he just take a shit out the fucking cage door?
Thunderdome is saying Rico Reckless Glock Dookie.
Oh, so they have a whole fucking category of this content of Dookie. Glock Dookie. 1 second, I gotta look for this last clip. Sorry, people, we just showed you somebody squirting shit out of their ass.
Well, I mean, where else would you squirt shit out of?
I mean, on our stream.
It's not coming out of your ears.
It's not exactly the most pleasant thing.
Oh my goodness.
What is it, Bob?
I can't believe that is a song that exists.
You know, Joe Rogan talked about this.
Oh, Jimmy.
It says Rogan and Glock and the Glock Dookie. Oh my lord, really?
I mean, it's butt stuff. Of course, Joe Rogan has to be in the mix.
Joe's good at
in action.
You know,
on
Joe's
prison guard. He really got a mouth full of crap. A Glock Dookie is a contraption made of spit, cum, shit, piss, blood, rotten food, etc.
So now we know what it
I want
is.
to be on the other end. Watch this. Glock Dookie in action. On prison guard. He really got a mouth full of crap. A Glock Dookie is a contraption made of
I'd
spit,
shoot him.
cum, shit.
Oh, so they didn't shoot out their ass. They mixed something together and just squirted at the cops.
If
piss,
somebody
blood,
did
rotten-
that to me, I would shoot them in the face.
I would definitely go home and like cover myself in bleach.
No, I would just shoot them in the
Glock
face.
Dookie in action.
I would shoot them in the
on
face.
prison guard.
And then
He really got a mouth full of.
He got
Probably
a
shoot them
mouthful
again.
of Glock Dookie. Oh my god, yes, yeah, dude, that's worse thing. I'd rather get a blicky. I'd rather somebody hit me with the blicky or shoot me than that. Come on, man, that's disgusting. You're gonna have shit all over you. Oh my god, did you really need to tell us that? I mean, Joe Rogan. We need to watch that Joe Rogan clip because I'm pretty
Thunderdome
sure.
is saying, watch Rico, it's wild. So you've got to go find Rico, follow instructions, find
Okay,
Rico
got
Reckless.
it. I will get it. Rico Reckless. Okay, Rico Reckless.
Dookie cannons or whatever.
Dookie. This makes me want to listen to a very touching song. Very touching song over here on the Real Food TV. For anybody who's new who comes in here, remember to subscribe to the Real Food TV. It's a great channel on demand. It really effing is.
We
Really
have
is.
a request from
It's a very touching
Prescribed
moment.
Drone to listen to Pharaoh Monch. Apparently, any of those songs are good.
Yes. I just got to look for this guy first. What is it one more time?
Rico Reckless. Glock Dookie.
All right. So what is it? I just don't know what the video looks like. I see that guy Rico Reckless, but I don't see the Glock Dookie stuff. Is he talking about it, or is this like a video of him throwing Dookie at someone? Glock Dookie, Rico Reckless, proof Glock Dookie is real. Inmates spray guards.
If y'all want to pull up on me, pull up on me.
There's a lot of videos about this.
Look, a Glock Dookie, nigga, that's a motherfucking, like any
veal
type
for
of
shampoo
bottle. It could be a water bottle. That bitch gonna have shit in it, piss in it, nut in
magic
it.
shade.
Detainee just assaulted sergeant with urine and feces. Urine and feces. Urine and feces.
All right, thanks a lot. Thunderdome sent us the link because there's a lot of videos of this online. That's actually the one I found, the one you sent us. I just thought it would be like a video of them just spraying the poop.
How does it feel to popularize the term Glock Dookie?
Man, it's so crazy. Bro, my boy be like, Glock Dookie. Like, man, I be having to hear that shit. I have to hear that shit a lot, like, I'm out here like, damn.
Thunderdome says it is the shitty blicky. I still can't like get that word out of my head that people call guns blicky. That's like the most like non-threatening thing to call
I feel
a
like
gun.
if you call a gun a blicky, you should never be allowed to buy a gun again.
I feel like that's the worst thing to ever be killed by. It's like he was shot with a blicky.
Yeah, I mean, being shot by any of these individuals is a fate worse than death, certainly.
Blicky. What
Could
a
you
face. Look at
could
that
you
face.
imagine if it, you reach the afterlife and realize that this sparkling example of humanity cut your time on this earth short? That would be quite enough to convert me into a demon.
All right, let's see what this guy got to say about a dookie bullet.
Really like just tweak with the word, because I had to hear that shit a lot. Like people like, hey, it seemed like, hey boy, you told me about that Glock Dookie. I'm out here like,
Once they got on Joe Rogan, then it just took on a whole life of its own. 'Cause
They're gonna
remember,
need to do Glock Dookie control.
called you. I said, yo, man.
Remember,
our
I
shit
ain't
is on
know.
Joe Rogan. You're like, who's that? I'm like, who's that? Google the shit. This motherfucker got a $100 million deal with Spotify. Like, this is the biggest podcaster in the world, pretty much. Like,
Thunderdome is saying pause so that Vlad doesn't take your stream down.
Oh, is that a thing he does? Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't think that actually, in copyright law, it doesn't matter how much of it you play. Once you played it, they can cut it.
Like, we've already had the stream go down twice. Let's just not take risks.
Because the algorithm? All right, so the Glock Dookie, people, this guy knows all about the Glock Dookie. Joe Rogan is obsessed with the Glock Dookie. He likes to lick the Glock Dookie sometimes.
Probably.
A little bit of it. All right, so we're gonna finish reviewing this song here. All right, Bob, composition.
1.
What? Why composition? Why 1?
It has none.
You're saying that? Let me do the music. It's bum, 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 bum. It's got like a cool kind of dark sound, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
You are free to not give it a 1.
Like, hear the music one more time. Just a tiny sound. Oh, no, that's a Glock Dookie still. Now, thanks to Thunderdome, my screen is filled with Glock Dookie. All right, Bob. I think you really are underrating how good this song was. I hear the music one more time.
Bro, you're a fucking white boy.
Yes, somebody in a studio mastered the Fruity Loops presets. Well done. Great.
Ow!
Riveting. Groundbreaking. Love
All right.
that
She
for you.
gave it a 1. I'm going to give it a 3. It's terrible, but it's not like the worst. It's passable for what it is, right? It's supposed to be all dark.
If somebody did the Glock Dookie, even in my presence, I would shoot them.
Is there even a hook in this song?
No.
I don't feel like there's not a hook.
I just cannot even
It's
fathom.
3 minutes long and it doesn't really have a hook. All right, Bob, hook.
1.
You didn't like the hook?
It doesn't exist.
Who that is? Nah. He won't make it.
See, what I've discovered from doing these videos with you is there's like a substantial number of reasons that I would shoot someone.
Bob, music video.
1.
You didn't like the video?
No.
What didn't you like about it?
Fat people in too small clothing flailing and flopping around. No, thank you.
Oh, that's so messed up. Gang, gang.
And I've had to hear you say gang gang all day, and I didn't know why until right now.
I'm going to give the video a 5 because it's just the right amount of gangsters.
It's
gangsters. Gay gangsters.
Like,
I mean, look, it does what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be a terrible influence. It's got these guys trying to act all tough. They're smoking cigarettes. They're drinking scissor on the car.
I'm going to make myself feel better by going and finding autopsy pictures.
They're wearing all black because they're trying to be like all goth, right? They're now nowhere near as goth as Cradle of Filth. I think Danny Filth will beat the crap out of all of them. They wore the perfect tight pants. They're gangsters, people, modern gangsters. I guess. I don't know. The gangsters I grew up didn't dress like this. This is interesting. Bob, take it or leave it.
Leave it. I'm
What?
currently looking for the autopsy photos of this individual.
Oh my God, really? You're gonna get morbid like that? Don't do that.
I'm trying to make myself feel better.
Oh my God, people! I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I can't tell you in good conscience to take this, so I'm gonna leave it where it is. It is comical when you really get into it, but I don't think it's as good as like a 6ix9ine. It ain't on that level of comedy. It's not that good, It's not. If you're going for some comedic rap music, this is not it. It's a little dark. It's a little morbid. He's talking about killing people, and he's making it like it's a positive. Sorry.
you.
All right, so we're not taking it. We're gonna leave it right where it is. All right.
Oh damn! All of his fatness is just flubbering all over the place.
Did you actually look up something of this man? Did you really do that? That's pretty morbid.
Listen.
Oh, there goes my card. Listen.
My ears and eyes and brain were just assaulted for an unreasonable duration of time. It's only fair that I get to see what happened to him in death.
She wants to see dead pictures, and Bob, you're so morbid. It's ridiculous.
I'm not morbid.
It's fucking ridiculous.
We all die.
It's
It's nothing. No.
Oh
big deal.
God! Can you please stop? Don't be negative.
You want to
okay.
see the picture?
Why? You're gonna ruin my whole day.
Why?
You want me to look at a dead body?
You can't really tell that he's dead.
All right, let me see it. All right, she's showing me a picture of this duck guy dead or shot.
He died as he lived with his ass out.
It doesn't look real. Like you see him on the floor, he's got like open palms laying on the ground. Doesn't look right. Maybe he's some government guy.
You didn't even like my joke about his,
His ass is out. Like his whole ass.
It's all out in the
it
world.
looks like his whole ass is
His
out of
flubber
his pants.
is flubbering.
You got a picture of this guy. He got shot.
He's flubberating
He's
all
on
over
the
the
ground
place.
beside his car. Who knows if that's even real? I mean, some of these guys, this is weaponized music. This is just there to be like a terrible influence. It's basically like murder music. All right, so we got Duck over here. Let's see. Ducky Duck. All right, Bob, do we blow him up in the toilet or what?
So, yes. Thunderdome is saying that he has a song for us. The guy who killed Vaughn, the guy who Vaughn killed, Duck, his friend made a diss song to Vaughn for getting himself killed right after Duck died. Yes, send us the link.
All right, but before that, we have to watch the last song on our list.
Faces of Death was great. That is correct.
Yeah, you guys are morbid. You guys are sick. You sick motherfuckers.
I'm in a really fun Facebook group where they discuss autopsies.
All right, we're going to
share autopsy photos.
Bob, you can get into your autopsy photos.
And then
after
I'm in
we go.
another fun Facebook group that posts details about people whose bodies were found who are unidentified to try to identify them.
Oh
and it's called
God.
Who Am I? It's very
You ever
interesting.
saw that movie from Jackie Chan? Who am I? You ever saw that?
Vaughn killed a duck.
Did he kill a duck?
He did. Apparently, allegedly. I don't know. But you know what? It kind of doesn't count if you don't do it yourself. If you send a minion, where's the fun in that?
You're
Surely.
being really evil today, dude.
I'm not even being a third as evil as I could be.
All right, Bob.
This is evil light.
All right, Bob. Bob is looking up some weird stuff. We're going to watch something that's very relevant, not velevant, relevant to what we're doing right now.
Velevant?
All right.
It was
It is
discovered
relevant.
1 mile below the hottest sands in Africa. A revolutionary new energy source. And it's just been stolen.
Isn't this the plot of Black Panther?
Anyway, we're going to watch this little clip. But before we do that, Bob, we're going to be reviewing a song from a band called Code Orange. And then we'll go look at all the other stuff.
That's a missed opportunity. They could have called themselves Agent Orange and then just
That would've
triggered
been
everybody
cool.
all at the same time.
Okay, Code Orange. We're going to put them back in the toilet. We're going to see if we got to blow them up. Okay. I swapped that around by accident. That's not good. Okay, there you go. It's going in the toilet. All right.
Yes, we do have a lot in common, I think.
It was discovered 1 mile
May or may
below
not
the
be a good
hottest
thing.
sands in
What is it?
Thunderdome was saying that he and I have a lot in common.
And it's just
We are profoundly disturbed individuals there, Anthony.
Why? That she's trying to disgust me? Are you going to send me fucking poop, Glock poop?
I wouldn't.
Are you also going to send me Glock
outside
poop?
my realm of interest. But I will send you corpses.
got only one chance to get it.
Wait, you know Faces of Death was
And
fake.
only one man who
Yes,
can
but it was still
handle the mission.
fun.
I saw those movies. They're fake. I heard they were fake because back then there was a big trend around found footage.
Yes.
Like snuff films, basically.
I've lost all my memory. One of them is still
I've
alive.
lost all my memory, but he can still speak.
My God, he's so young.
He's lost his memory. What harm can he do us? I want every one of them liquidated.
There's Bizarro World Bill Paxton.
Everybody wants to know who you are.
Uncle! The only way he can do any good is if he remembers just how bad he can be.
Damn, he's really bad. I'm gonna kill every motherfucker birthday.
I want to know who I am.
Do you know who I am? I want to know who I am.
Someone's after me. You don't know who to trust.
Someone's after me.
Are you? Someone bring my memory back. Don't trust anyone.
Someone do something.
I
need to find out what he knows.
You know about my past?
Who are you working for?
I'm on your side.
Nobody's on my side.
What do you want?
I want my life back.
Jackie Chan, star of the box office smash Rush Hour.
Who am I? That's the scene I was
See, what
waiting
you
for.
need to do, though, is take that and dub it with Tweak With Us today.
He keeps asking people, like, who am I?
with
Who am I? What am I
us.
supposed to do? Who am I?
The smash Rush Hour.
That looks kind of dangerous, right? You see how though he stands on that?
Yeah,
Why would he do that?
because he's Asian.
Oh, wait, you're saying Asians got great balance?
Yes.
This is like that scene in Rocky where he's like, Drago!
But you can actually see how short he is.
He's
Like, proportionally,
tiny.
he is a very small
He's
person.
very tiny, man.
He little.
Probably like one of my feet would be like enough, and that would go on that little platform there.
You'll never know who you are.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, look, he threw the fucking thing in the camera. Isn't it so clever?
We've got Thunderdome in the comments saying that his videos aren't fake. And some of them weren't. That was kind of the fun of it.
Whose videos?
His dead people videos. And then
what?
we've got Prescribed Drone saying that the guitarist from Code Orange, Reba, is now in Manson.
Yeah, I know.
think that Fu was telling me that.
That's
I think
why
that's how we
listened to him.
started
That's
this
why I listened to him.
conversation.
Okay, let's see this. All right. We're gonna,
And then we've got Dark saying that he liked Rumble in the Jungle, Rumble
in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx when he
Yes,
jumps
I
from
know
one
that.
building to the
That's
next.
one of my favorite ones. All right, Code Orange, people. The name of the song is Take Shape. Okay?
What shape?
Some shapes. I don't know. I have no idea.
Can I pick a shape? Can I be a parallelogram?
Bob, just let's watch the video. Let's review this.
Today I lost reality. A severed head was in its place. Today the smoke screen faded away. The desert of the real remain. They all live by my design. We exist in our confined into a world that has no why. I think that it might finally be time. I say every little tale, every look and every breath. I feel for amount of tone. I don't touch with higher good. So suck it back, postulate, drink it in, suffocate. So if this is it, then celebrate. Just spread your wings. Today I swerved across two waves. A rotting corpse was in the way. You pinched my hand, but I pulled away. It felt like touching right decay. Is this all just by design? Surrounded by your cardboard signs. Scenery that has no eye. I think that it might. That it might shine. I say every little tale, every look and every breath. I feel for amount of tone. I don't touch with higher good. So suck it back, postulate, drink it in, suffocate. So if this is it, then celebrate. Just spread your wings. Spread your wings. Show us who you are. It's evil Billy Corgan. Spread your wings. You'll go far. Show us all. Show us who you are. Spread your wings.
All right, so there it is.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that like
Code
evil
Orange.
Billy Corgan appeared at the end of that video?
What'd you say, Bob?
The stream is down again.
I knew it. It has to go down every effing time, but we're going to be scoring that. Okay, I don't know much about the lyrics, so we'd have to look up the lyrics real quick. It always goes down, people. They just don't let you review these. You got to do it one song at a time. Hopefully, this doesn't like bog down this stream where I got to like be fighting it for a couple of weeks. But we're gonna be finding the lyrics for that song. And we're gonna continue. This is one of our planned reviews. We have a couple of requests. We've been on for 2 hours right now. All right, give me 1 second while I look for those lyrics. Code Orange. All right, Bob, what'd you think of the song or the video?
I thought it was a good song. I think I need to read the lyrics to kind of better understand the video, maybe. I just am fascinated by the fact that there was like evil Billy Corgan in there.
Was he really
At the
evil?
end.
I mean, he told them to, spread their wings. He didn't tell them to spread their butt cheeks. He didn't diddy them, Bob.
Oh my God.
Why is he evil? What made him evil? What? Because he's ugly? If being ugly makes you evil, then I'm definitely not evil. All right. Got some comments in there. We got, all right. So Bob's telling the people in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you got Iceman saying, I'm mean to Bob. I don't know why he's saying that. I'm not mean to Bob. Bob, am I being mean?
No. I literally just showed you a crime scene photo you didn't want to see.
She makes me look at like these crazy photos and all that. It's really scary.
It's a glimpse into my mind.
It's so messed up.
My addle-pated mind.
All right, so Thunderdome sent us a link. What is that link in there, Bob?
That is the link of the diss track from the
diss
friend
track,
of the
okay.
Duck Man.
We'll try to see that in a minute. First, we got to review this song. But first, we got to look at the lyrics.
Yeah.
Here's the lyrics to the song. All right, all right, here it is. We got to line this up correctly. Technical difficulties. All right, so Bob, outside of Billy Corgan, what'd you think of it?
It's an enjoyable song.
I mean,
I just can't
look,
get past the fact that the lead
90s.
singer looks like Nickelback guy.
Yeah, he does. He looks sort of like that Pete Davidson too guy. I think that's his name. The guy that was with Kim Kardashian, supposedly.
But I see the lead singer and I think, look at this photograph.
He also got that
song?
weird like ramen
And we're
noodle.
back.
He got that ramen noodle kind of hair like
does.
Justin Timberlake. All right, Bob, read the lyrics, please.
What we were saying was that the lead singer of the band looks a bit like the lead singer of Nickelback, and I can't get past that.
He
with
does, sort of.
His top ramen hair.
All right, YouTube, just so you guys know, you really got to fix your fucking website. You know that?
Fuck YouTube.
People, this is fair use. We're doing reviews, okay? All these pricks can do these little fake reviews, what they call reactions, where they literally just open their mouth and do wide eyes, and you guys are okay with that. You could just leave us alone, you know? And I understand that the thing's got to check your stream, but hopefully you guys just leave me alone and you don't make me wait like 3 months to post this, okay? All right, because I've gone through it before where I got to it could take like a week or more where I got to keep fighting every single one of these. They put a claim on all of them. This is fair use. All right, Bob, lyrics.
Take shape, take shape. Today I lost reality. A severed head was in its place. Today the smoke screen faded away. The desert of the real remained. They all lived by my design. We exist and are confined into a world that has no why. I think that it might finally be time. I see every little tell, every look and every breath. I feel far. I'm out of tune, out of touch with higher good. So suck it back, postulate, drink it in, suffocate. I am the one you love to hate. So if this is it, then celebrate, just spread your wings, take shape. Take shape. She deserves what you wanted. Take shape. Today I swerved across 2 lanes. A rotting corpse was in the way. You pinched my hand, but I pulled away. It felt like touching ripe decay. Is this all just by design? Surrounded by your cardboard signs, scenery that has no why. I think that it might. I see every little tell, every look and every breath. I feel far. I'm out of tune, out of touch with higher good. So suck it back, postulate, drink it in, suffocate. I am the one you love to hate. So if this is it, then celebrate, just spread your wings, take shape. Spread your wings, show us who you are. Spread your wings, you'll go far. Show us all. Show us who you are, spread your wings. I see every little tell, every look and every breath. I feel far. I'm out of tune, out of touch with higher good. So suck it back, postulate, drink it in, suffocate. I am the one you love to hate. So if this is it, then celebrate. Just spread your wings, take shape.
All right, so there you go. There's the lyrics to the song.
That's actually interesting because, like, spread your wings usually has a positive connotation, but in this context, it's a reference to suicide.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, because the whole song is about depression. Like, he's talking about being separated from goodness. Everything is cardboard. Nothing matters. Like, it's all fake. It's all lies. And then he keeps saying, like, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. I think it's time, right? So it's actually quite sinister, even though that phrase is usually has positive connotations.
Well, it looks to me like an awakening more than anything else. Like you see right here, it says, today I lost reality. A severed head was in its place. So right here, I lost reality. I think what he's really talking about is the false reality. And then he says, severed head is a head was in its place. Today, the smoke screen faded away. So now, obviously, a smoke screen is there to block your vision, right?
Yeah.
Faded away.
But I think that that's it. I think that it's
the
kind of
and then it's the
awakening
the desert of the real remains.
It's awakening to a reality, or it is coming to terms with a reality that you cannot accept or that you don't want to accept. Because if you look at it, you know, he's talking about, you know, and if you remember the video, in the video, he's jumping off a building.
Yes. But then he's alive. He didn't die.
Well, we don't know because we don't see what happens at the end.
It could be the death of his old self.
It could be. It could be the death of the person who, like, bought into it. And I think that actually this concept is particularly prescient now when we're being confronted with so much contradiction and controversy all of the time. Like, is this real? Is this fake? Were the fires set? Were the fires organic? Were, you know, I think many people are in this space of...
Well, he has a line here. It says, she deserves what you wanted. So he's talking about something else here, right?
Yeah.
This is a concept album. This has all the tracks are all connected, and they all have like a music. They all have music videos that kind of follow a story. So this could be connected to the previous track.
Iceman, I agree that it is quite poetic. There's a lot of metaphor here, and this is actually the kind of lyrics that I really enjoy because you can take so many different things from them. Like Fu and I both sat here and listened to the song and read the lyrics and have taken like very different things away from it. And I think that is actually what art is. That when it makes you think, it makes you question, you don't agree with each other on things. Like, it starts a conversation and it is compelling. And even if I don't necessarily personally resonate with the desire to throw myself off a building, I can certainly resonate with the feeling that the reality that I thought existed as a younger person, as a child, the reality that my parents told me existed when I had the realization that that was not the actual reality in which I lived, it was a traumatic experience, and it did feel kind of like falling off a building in a sense.
It's like a death. It's a death because it's like the death of the old you, the naive person. And once you make that, you have that awakening. It never stops.
You never see things the same way.
It's like
again.
a filter. Like you get like this filter now because you know that everything is not as it seems.
It's like that movie, The Obey Glasses. You remember?
Yes. They live.
They
yes,
live.
They live. Once you put those glasses on,
even if you take them off, you still...
You can never take them off again.
Yeah, like... And I think that whatever that moment is for you, when you have that, if you have that moment, because I don't think everybody does, but if you have that moment of realization, it does make you feel very much like an outsider, and that most of the other people that you see are just cardboard cutouts living in very superficial lives. So, like, I can resonate with this song on multiple different levels. Like, this is somebody, potentially somebody depressed. This is potentially somebody who is going through a very difficult time in their life. And this is potentially somebody who is feeling depressed and going through a difficult time in their life because they are having that awakening that the reality and safety and security that they thought existed doesn't. The concept that security and stability are illusory. When you have that realization, it's a really hard thing. It's a really hard thing to reconcile that to your ability to feel safe and secure in your life on a day-to-day basis. Iceman is saying God gave him wings, so did he off himself? I don't know. This could also have like a religious element, right? Like, you're having some kind of faith that, like, if you just take the risk.
He says it in the song. Let me show you.
I wouldn't play it again because we're gonna get taken down.
We're just gonna show the lyrics.
Okay.
All right, give me one moment. I'm trying this Shirley Temple stuff. It's got way too much sugar in it.
I don't know why you have made this decision at this hour.
Don't worry.
I am not worried. I just don't think it's smart.
I'm not going to drink the whole thing. All right. Okay. We're going to show the lyrics again. All right, there they are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's somewhere in here where he talks about higher ground. It's basically a religious themes to the song. I don't know what's up my brain.
You just drank a whole bunch of sugar. That's probably a factor.
Okay. Where is it again? He says there's something in here where he says higher ground. Where is it? You see it, Bob?
I'm looking.
All right, people, we're scanning through the lyrics and we're trying to understand it. Right, YouTube? This is how you analyze a song. Right? This is called fair use.
It says out of touch with higher good.
Higher good.
I think that's
yes,
what you're
exactly.
talking about,
It's got religious themes to it.
Yeah.
To be good is to be God, and it's basically to be godly. Right?
No man is good, according to Jesse Peterson.
Well, not according to Jesse Peterson, not according to religion, to God.
Well,
no man is good.
Good is an absolute term, right? So it is any absolute is de facto incorrect. It is de facto flawed.
No human being can be perfect. None. No man is good. So it makes perfect sense.
Are you playing Heilung right now?
Yes.
Very
All right.
good. Very good.
All right, Bob. So there you go. We're going to go and we're going to review the song right now. There's some stuff to read into there.
But this is, as I was saying before, this is the kind of music that I actually really enjoy because it engages my brain on multiple levels. It is enjoyable to listen to, but it is also enjoyable to think about.
There's some food for thought there, people.
I really, like, sometimes I can definitely listen to, like, pop music or whatever, whatever's on the radio, and enjoy it to an extent because sometimes it's pleasant just to have sound. But for the most part, and generally speaking, I prefer things that are intellectually compelling. That's really, like, and I honestly, I don't care what genre it is. If you make me think if you capture my imagination, you capture my attention in that way, I'm a fan.
Yes, I think the video, the lyrics, it's about dropping your false self, learning and seeing the world for what it is, and then becoming the new person, right? The person who comes back with open eyes, not an open mind in the, what people would say open mind. I mean a person that can actually see. Now it's like you're awake. You were sleeping and now you're awake. All right, Bob. Lyrics.
I'm going to give them an 8.
Why?
I think they're really interesting. I think that the metaphors are a little bit incomplete, but I think that they're really interesting, and I like the imagery. I think that the imagery is really compelling. Like, I lost reality and a severed head was in its place.
It's a transformation.
And
right?
He's talking about ripe.
Just to go back to what we were saying, the very first lyrics of the song says, take shape, take shape. So this is about a transformation.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about death, but I mean, you could say a death,
transformation is death.
Death is like can be the beginning.
Death
right?
is the beginning.
It's the beginning. Yes. And look, and the number you gave it is an 8, so it's perfect. It's infinity, right? It just keeps coming back. It never ends.
It is the Ouroboros.
It's a cycle. All right, I'm going to give it I'm going to copy Bob. No, I'm not. I'm going to give it a 9. I'll go a little better.
Contrary.
There's more to, there's stuff to read into there, and it isn't trash. All right, Bob, vocals.
I really enjoyed them, and I enjoyed that the girl would come in on the hook, and she would come in on like key points.
I think it was the bassist who was or maybe the guitarist.
Just the guitarist, according to Prescribed Drone.
No, she's the guitarist for this band, I think. For Manson, she's a bassist.
Yes.
Yeah. All right,
I'm gonna give the vocals a 9.
You gave it a 9,
Yep.
Okay. I think his vocals are good. They're not the most unique sounding. Because one of my issues with his vocals, he just like belts it out through the entire song. But there is a little part in there where I like it. It's like, that part where he gets in the car?
Yeah.
It kind of breaks up the monotony of his constant, like, kind of screaming. But he's not screaming so loud where you can't understand what he's saying.
It's like there's technique there. It's not just raw, like.
But it also kind of comes at, but when we talk about the video, I'll go into that. Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8. He doesn't have the best vocals, I think, but he gets the job done. His voice is decent. All right, composition.
Composition, I'm gonna give it an 8 again. I think that it was well done, well balanced.
Not exactly breaking any new ground there.
No, but I think it was, for what it is, I think it was good.
Wow, that's the worst 8 ever.
That was a pretty bad one.
It is pretty bad. I'm terrible at doing 8s. Composition, it's not breaking any new ground here.
But I mean, does it need to?
Yeah, I'm also gonna give it an 8.
Like, I think that a song can be a good song even if it's not overturning the apple cart of music.
Yes.
Like, not every song is going to be groundbreaking, and that's okay. Some songs can just be good, technically good, lyrically good. It can be a nice balanced composition, and it doesn't have to like change the world. It can just be a nice song.
Okay, Bob, hook.
I didn't particularly attach myself to the hook. I'm going to give it a 6. Like, I think it could have been more interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it was okay, but it was take shape. She deserves what you want. Take shape. Like, that doesn't grab me.
Is that the hook?
I think so.
I think the hook is, I see every little tell, every look, and every breath. I feel far. I'm out of tune, out of touch. That's the hook there.
Oh,
you see it?
Okay. So then I'm going to revise my score, and I'm going to give it an 8.
Yes. I think to me, I think I actually do enjoy the hook. And I like the kind of tail on it. You see the tail, it says take shape. And it has like this cool, like kind of grovel. And it says take shape. You know what I mean, right? It's like a grovel. And then you see them like become like these cutouts.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. It kind of, when you see the video with that visual, kind of like sticks in your head. What's the number again?
I gave it an 8.
Right. I'm going to give it a 10. I do like it. I think it's a cool hook. I like the composition was good too. I should have gave it more credit. I do like that kind of bass line they have in there. I think it's got a cool kind of groove to it. It reminds me a lot of like, in some ways, it's like that early kind of 2000s, you know, like bands like maybe like Queens of the Stone Age, but it also has more of an edge to it. At least it also reminds me a little of a Butthead, what do you call it? Butthole surfers. It reminds me of that a little bit. Did you just
almost say butthole software?
I don't know. Butthole surfers. I need to enunciate a lot better. Butthole surfers. That's what it reminds me of a little. I would play one of their songs, but YouTube would probably remove the video or whatever. All right, Bob. It ain't graphic, people. Yeah, I know it has the word butthole in it, but it's just trying to be funny and edgy, you know? All right, Bob. Video.
I didn't love the video, honestly. It was okay. I would give the video a 7. I think that the video was actually the weakest part of the entire.
It has like it's very comical in a lot of ways. It seems like it's taking place in like Springfield. It's like very cartoony. It looks like The Simpsons. And then like the look that they don't really have like a kind of like really showy look.
They don't. They're also not. I feel like I don't know where in the timeline of their band they are in this song.
Yeah.
But it feels like they kind of haven't figured out who they are as a band yet.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, they seem kind of slightly experimental to me, but their look is more like this weird kind of modernized, like 1990s look.
It looks like
90s
they scooped up a bunch of folks at the mall.
But look, they're wearing the white shirts and the blue jeans and all that. It looks like something out of the 90s, and they have a kind of look like
Nickelback with a chick.
It's like a blend of like 2000s, Korn and all that, and then like 90s.
They don't
like
serve
bands
Korn
like,
at all.
I mean, like bands like Faith No More, like that kind of look.
Yeah, they're doing a little Faith No More.
The
but
video wise, I'm going to give the video a 9. I think it's actually really interesting. It's got an edge to it. I like that it kind of like branches the previous video and it kind of connects them together in a story. And then like you have some odd, you know, in the beginning there, you saw the guy crawling and these monsters are trying to grab him. The cinematography, I think, was actually pretty good.
I think that this video would have received a higher rating from me if I was watching it in the context of the rest of the album. I think as a standalone, it's too self-referential. Like it is referring to things it is assuming the viewer has watched when that's not really a fair assumption to make.
Yes.
So I think that while it's interesting to have a cohesive, like, through narrative, you need to give new viewers a reason to watch more.
But I mean, that's just the whole thing. If you're doing a concept album, you kind of got to start at the beginning when you watch it.
Right, but that's not necessarily how people are going to find it.
But this song, that's just the video. The song itself stands on its own. Bob, most important category, take it or leave it.
I would take it.
You would take it?
I would be interested to see more of this band because of this song. So, you know, I always think about that as like a barometer. Yeah. Is this a band that I would actually like search up and maybe listen to? Like
they actually they don't have like a main singer. Like the woman who was playing the guitar also sings for the band. So they're not just like they're experimental, you know?
Yeah, and but that's the key for me. Like when I think of Kendrick Lamar or the Duck Person, these are not people that I'm looking for. When I think even of like the Pixel Grips, I'm not looking for them. If they're on, fine, but I'm not going to go search them up.
Bob, do you have love in your heart?
Depends, maybe.
All right, so we're going to look at some of that stuff you guys have shown in the comments before we get out of here. We got, what is the link? Thunderdome Boxing gave us a link. We're going to look at that. The diss track. We also had something there from...
No, it was just that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Didn't Dan put something in there?
No.
No?
He was suggesting, like, Pharoah Monch and...
Oh, Pharoah Monch. She said that the last time.
I mean, we could look at...
We could see if we can look at
I think he did suggest a song.
All right, what was the name of the song?
Let me look. Let me go find it.
Oh, man, I just lost my Oscar De La Hoya song.
He said, Stray Bullet is from the perspective of a bullet, which actually sounds kind of cool.
That's the song?
I would assume so.
All right, here we go. This is a song. What's the name of that, Bob? You see on there?
Ruga. Old Ruga.
All right, so this is a song that Thunderdome blocks. Singing
I
the
feel like
comments sent
I'm
us.
Fred Flintstone. Doesn't he say, oh?
Hopefully they don't block the video or do whatever. Okay, we're gonna watch this right now. Here we go.
Bro, he a fucking white boy.
Huh?
On phone them grade. Yeah. I already know how this shit go. Don't touch
Look at
me.
his bingo wings flapping in the wind.
What'd you say, Bob?
That guy had big fat flubby arms and they were like jiggling in the camera.
Trying to slide. Look to my left, that's the hops on the side. They think cause I rap, I'ma let it slide, huh? Since I got it, might as well let it ride, huh? You gave 100K to the guys, huh? Them same niggas turned around and let you die, huh?
I guess that's the block where everyone has long dreads. That's like that guy that Kimbo Slice knocked out back in the day.
Well, this ain't no prop, this a real gun. And if it was a prop, you would still run. Ain't no attempts today, we tryna kill some. Mama say they always shooting when I'm really the cause. 5 or 6 shooters, they won't even think of all us coming. We got something decent, boy, don't tweak it, think we all ain't drumming. Phone them be on point, in a paint, them boys like Andre Drummond. My Glock got a mean ass walk, it got
The flow of that is identical to that other song.
Yeah.
The one we just heard from Duck Guy, FBG Duck.
You ain't never seen this kind of yawk, it got a glitch. Back in school, I used to ditch just to go on hit. I know I'm rich, but if the price right, I might hit the lick. Oh, this is bitch? Yeah, this is bitch. She can't answer the phone right now, she busy sucking dick. When you with her, she be bored, but when she with me, she do tricks. Load that Drake up, let's slide through the bricks. Don't think cause that gate up that we won't slide through the wick. Bitch, I'm back on that.
That's got to be one of the worst like gun effects ever. Look at this. What is he shooting bullets out of his finger?
Load that Drake up, let's slide through the bricks. Don't think cause that gate up that we won't slide.
What is that? He's supposed to be shooting bullets out of his fingers?
Yep. He got really inspired by Cradle of Filth with their electricity fingers.
What, say it again, Bob?
He got inspired by Cradle of Filth and their electricity fingers.
I gotta say this, that FBG Duck guy put out a better song. I mean, it's not a good song, but you know, it's got more of a pump to it. It's got more aggressive. The vocal is better. This guy is not very good. Just performance wise, you know, he's not a showman. He's definitely not. Like, the Duck guy was a lot better. Even Vaughn was a lot better in this. Even though I don't agree with their messaging, their deliveries are way better.
We be through that bitch. Y'all the type to come through shooting shit. Nah, really shooting shit. Then brag about it on the internet like who got hit. Your homie got smoked and what your hood do. Nigga, you went and made a diss song about what you would do. Yeah. But it's about what you could do and what you can't do. How you GDK your own hood, don't even claim you. Gave that nigga a pass, you should tell me thank you. Psych, fuck, I look like rapping about some shit I ain't. They like that shit happened a year ago. Damn, he still tripping. I got so many shots, them boys like damn, he still blinking. I be on that block lurking and I be hearing crickets. We done hit they block so much with switches, they done switched it. So watch your mouth, nigga, I put a period on that sentence.
What's crazy about this, Bob, is the fact that these guys were literally actually killing each other. These guys were going on. What the fuck's going on?
I think that's great, honestly.
No, but what's going on with the record industry when any idiot can get a damn contract? I think what it is that they take advantage of these guys. This is why you see so many of them. Like these dudes straight out the hood. They'll give them a couple of $1,000 and then they rob them blind. That's probably why they make them so, like, Bob, look, that's probably what they're doing. Like, how the fuck do all these guys that have very little talent, they have almost like none, but they're just another product to be sold. So they throw them out there and they take all their money. That's what it is. That's what it is. It looks like to me, all the guys from the same area all getting these fucking rap contracts, and really, they're not very good. They're not good at all. So, like I said, Bob, these guys were making rap tracks about the crimes they did. They were all killing each other and they were rapping about it. Right?
As I said, excellent.
So you got Dan Drone in the comments. He's saying, yes, let natural selection take its course. Oh, prescribed drone. Sorry about that. Oh no, sorry. I had the wrong comment. That's from Dark. He says, yes, let natural selection take its course.
But Prescribed Drone gave us a song also, too.
All right, we're going to see that right after this one. This is one that Thunderdome had suggested. This is a diss track. He said to Duck. Is it to the FBG Duck?
This is a diss track to whichever one killed Duck.
Oh, that would be Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
Every crazy story has an ending. I would keep going, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finished. I'm done. No, I'm lying. I'ma keep going. Got so many shots, ain't had no choice but to keep blowing. Green beam on the laser, where's he going?
This guy said he had no choice but to keep blowing, Bob. Was he at Diddy's house?
Bit light and loafers.
Do you think that guy went to Diddy's?
This is why he was friends with the Duck Man.
Yeah. Why do you think they call him the duck? They should have called him the Bob. The duck, Bob. Duck. You know, Bob and Frapples? Sorry, I shouldn't have said Bob. I should have said the Diddler. The dreaded Diddler. Not Dickler. Sorry. I don't know. It's people. It's late.
Got the nigga falling tripping. What is he doing?
You know how they used to call women chicken heads, Bob? You know, I just recently got that.
I did not know that.
Not saying it. I just recently realized why they call them that. Want to know why?
Why?
You ever seen the way a chicken moves around?
They're little dinosaurs.
They like bob their heads. Or wait, it's pigeons. Pigeons. Yeah, they called women pigeons back when I was a kid. Pigeons, get it? You know how pigeons move? They kind of like move their heads like... You don't get it, do you? You see, it took me a lot of time to realize it too. All right, let's watch the rest of this.
Them niggas that can't sit down. Niggas talk that gangsta shit, but half them niggas won't get down. Caught his ass in person, this nigga acting like a bitch now. Run up on him like, fuck, nigga, talk that shit now. Hit the slider, so them niggas who don't slide gotta slide. Every nigga reside from that side gotta die. Oh, them niggas tripping, them niggas slipping, I gotta try. I'm talking slipping so damn hard, I ain't have to strategize. He a mainstream artist till we put him underground. Your block car revoke, nigga, you can't come around. When I come around, that tough shit seem to humble down. Got that fast nigga with me, he gon' run you down. Caught him with his bitch, he couldn't get up past, they had to lay the couple down. All it took was a couple rounds. What you gon' do now? He got hit in the head, they watched his brains ooh. That boy got so close, it was so gross, he had to change shoes. Yeah, mad cause I was on down to 1 and down to 2. Nigga, you ain't even post the album, you was on down to 2.
All right, so there it is. Bob, what'd you think of it?
I mean, it was something that occurred.
Not exactly catchy now, is it?
No. I just don't understand. Like,
Thunderdome said this song goes hard as fuck. Come on, man. This goes better than Soul Williams.
So here's my take on this thing. I feel like social media has allowed people to
Dude, it's
truly
literally
think.
talking about killing people over here.
I think social media has allowed people to think that they're more important than they are. Like, quite literally, nobody cares that this individual exists. And when he inevitably dies at the hands of probably one of his compatriots, nobody will care. The world will continue turning. Nothing will change. Like, nothing will happen. Maybe somebody will make a hashtag. Maybe somebody will wear a t-shirt with his bloated little face on it. But at the end of the day, his life had no impact on anything. He had no purpose. But because he has social media, he thinks he is the main character of the story when he's not even an uncredited extra.
Who?
Him, whoever that is. All of them, honestly.
All right, Bob. So you didn't like the song, huh? That's kind of messed up.
I mean, I get it. I think if you're going to come out and you're going to, I guess, claim responsibility for a murder or celebrate a murder or make fun of somebody getting murdered, unclear what exactly his purpose was, then, he accomplished that, right? Like, he's very clearly saying that, like, nobody cared about you and nobody, stood up for you or protected you, whatever. Fine, fair enough, got it. But, like, okay. So you're just like a slightly better funded hood ho talking about shit. Like, oh, I didn't even know who King Von was. I still don't know who King Von was. I don't care who King Von was. King Von had no impact on quite literally anything.
Vaughn. All right, so this is the...
Neither did the duck person, neither does this guy. Like, they're all completely irrelevant, and when they die, they'll be forgotten within, like, 10 minutes.
All right, this is a request from, in the comments, from Prescribed Drone. He wants us to play a song called Stray Bullet. From, I guess, is the group's name Organized Confusion?
I think so.
All right, so here we go. Wait, is that guy in the background on the right? Is that the dude that talked about P. Diddy? It looks just like him. That guy that said he organized, he analyzed Biggie Smalls' lyrics. I think that's the guy.
I have no idea.
That's the rapper guy. Okay, let's hear it.
Let the trigger finger put the pressure to the mechanism, which gives a response for the automatic. Click to release projectiles in single file, causing me to ignite, then travel through the barrel, headed for the light at the end of a tunnel. With no specific target in sight, slow the flow like H2O water. Visualize the scene of a homicide, a slaughter. No remorse for the course I take when you pull it. The result's a straight bullet. Niggas who knew hit the ground running and stayed down. Except for the kids who played on the playground. Cause for some little girls you'll never see more than 6 years of life. Trifling when she fell from the seesaw. But wait, my course isn't over. Fled out of the other side of her head towards a red Range Rover. Then I ricocheted, fast past her brother's ass. You damn what that nigga say? Aw, fuck it. Next target's Margaret's face. And I struck it. Now it's a flood of blood and circumference to her face, and an abundance and brains all over the street. Shame how we had to meet. Dash and buck and greet my fucking family. They follow behind me in an orderly fashion, bashing through flesh and wild, crashing through the doors. I project hallways to the fleck off of the tiles. I'm coming for you, little girl. Once inside, I shatter your world, swirl. No more dreams, no hopes when I spray. You better pray to the Pope or the Vatican before I go rat again. I'm mad again, brother. Somebody's mother will be sad again. But whose blue skies will turn gray from the attack of the Mac 11 on the stray bullet?
Nobody seen shit, nobody heard it. Nobody seen shit, nobody heard it. Nobody seen shit, nobody heard it. Nobody seen shit, nobody heard it.
Great balls of fire. I'm traveling at higher speeds to proceed to penetrate flesh, hitting the spleen after splitting the chest of a queen's teen. Age of pages shredded to pieces from the Glock 9X. Hollow tips, it releases the police in back of the ambulance. Blood lost, I shift the cross.
Ambulance. Just saying. This cover's kind of cool. It looks like it got Joe Jackson in there. I don't know. It looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, I like
what is
the
that?
whole
Is,
cans.
is that beans in the background? What is that? Bean juice?
Beaner.
Is that Black Thor? All right, let's see this.
Your chest, arrest, rupture, I'm the sluptious slasher, a bust deliver, faster, blood pours, now it's up to the master, boom, as they crash open the doors, fate meets my prey in the operating room, the body still consumes me, Doc had to remove me, Lord, why do they use me, I'm taking individual for keep hops, a peep, the cops in the ghetto busting shots, the props, and when I hit, shit, soon you forget me not. Cops try to explain to his pops what I've done.
That gunshot sound like a fucking gun out of like Doom in 1993.
Well, I mean, I think this song is from like
Dude, they could have got a
1993.
better gun sample than that.
But the hollow tipper, and I'm not the one, and as a human, I'm the surprising one. Rinse, pour, I flow the ripper. Either way, you never ever know how I'm coming. Metamorphosizing, rising in turbulence, condensed into a bullet bullet. Now I'm making moves with no sympathizing. So take a hit, nigga, sprint onto the scenario. I'm at a party with a lot of honeys parlaying, the DJs playing the fudge flow.
Sound like that dude shooting a fucking musket, right? What the hell?
Muskets are louder. What are you talking about?
I mean, it sounded like a musket. It sounded like an old gun.
Niggas come up in the club for a rub. The old people. Oh shit, oh duck. Another hit.
Order in the court.
Another struck. Here comes Mr. Straight Bullet. Filed to the tip, getting my jollies from the screams and the rip in your chest. Then I flip, nip your liver, blood flowing like a river. Money starts to shiver. Then I give a delivery of burns, bruises, fake shoes as your renaissance. No response. Your
Rumble, young man, rumble. Remember that one, Bob? Rumble, young man, rumble. That's one of my favorite rap songs ever.
Is out cold. Figure I'm bigger, taking your heart, nigga. At 20 years old, straight bullet.
Damn, that was fucking violent. He gotta take it. Why you gotta take his
That's
soul?
actually kind of it's kind of an interesting concept. The flow of it is a little bit off-putting because it's more
very old school. It's old
spoken
school.
word.
It's old school hip hop.
It's kind of like that Saul Williams track, "Penny for a Thought." Like
It is,
it's very spoken word, with just like music, but
That's
they're
old-
not
Bob,
connected to each other.
That is like classic wow.
Old
Brain
Hool?
is gone. This is classic old school hip hop. That's what that sounds like to me. All right, Thunderdome Boxing has sent us another link.
He sent two. Prescribed Drone is saying that band we just listened to are giant comic nerds, so that is the Hulk hands and that is the Thor hammer.
So we got to watch out. This is Big Pun. That's a very big recording artist. We're going to hear a little bit of this.
Oh, is this one of the fat ones that's dead?
Yes.
Wait, is this the one that was like 400 pounds and 5 feet tall?
What'd you say, Bob?
Is this the one that was like 400 pounds and 5 feet tall? 600
pounds. And he was
Christ.
5'3".
Big old bitch.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
moly.
You really got to say that?
Him and Sandra Bland competing for big old bitch
Yeah,
titles.
I know what that is. That's a Nas song. I guess he sampled it.
That's a who?
I've heard all this stuff. I think I've heard Beware.
Who?
The music, it's a Nas song, I think. It's about a gun.
Beware, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware.
It sounds like it belongs in The Godfather.
Sweet, now you can't sleep. Gotta keep your eyes open wide and hide your face from the streets. I'm like
What'd you say, Bob?
Sounds like it belongs in The Godfather. Or like
Yeah, it does.
Scarface.
It has a dark kind of tone to it.
Throw him in the yoke, boom, then I knock him out. No doubt, Freddie Fox fouls, 20 shot, auto clock plow. Benny Blanc, Porter Rock style, with a twist of black in the brow. Swish your cap in the mouth, sleep with the fish dish for yapping too loud. What's happening now? Niggas is hard as hell, but they gargamels. Thinking on the smallest victim gives them heart to kill. My squad is real and holds it down the hardest. Regardless, what size of the largest, we polish the floor with the rawest hardcore artists. Flawless victory, your niggas can't do shit to me. Physically, lyrically, hypothetically, realistically. And the epitome of catch a wreck. Catch you when you cash a check. Smash you when you pass the shack you for your fucking Lex. Nothing less than the best of the squad did it. Hard-headed niggas better beware and fear like God said it.
I gave you fair warning, beware, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware.
Hey yo, I warned you. Now all niggas can do is mourn you. I'm born to kill and still thrilled I put it on you. There's no regrets. Remorse only results in loneliness. Only the strong survive and strive through life as warriors. All of us die. Some of us killed, even massacred. Who wanna try? Punish your will if you ask for it. I'm hazardous for your health and hell's your next stop. For real, my shit's cocked. The world is just stopped. I'm not the one you should be underestimating. Come test your fate and I guarantee I'll be under investigation. You can't handle the whole. I slam you on your skull and we can go blow for blow like Evander and Bo. You never know. However, though, I still hold the title.
Oh my God, look at that. He actually referenced something that makes sense, Bob. You know how a lot of people, they use shit as a descriptor for everything. You notice that, Bob? The descriptor he used was two boxers, all right? So that actually makes sense.
My rival's a chance to dance with Mr. Homicidal. Ain't on the Bible, I swear to defend my crown. I've been around since forever and never let it touch the ground. Don't fuck around and catch a rude awakening. My crew's basically waiting patiently for you to move your patrons in. Then we'll surround you, form desert storm and pound you. Look around you, terror squads everywhere like Soundview. The boogie down, do it like nobody. Who are we? The foundation, you facing a whole army.
I gave you fair warning, beware, beware, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware, beware, beware.
Yeah. What's up now, partner? Know what I'm saying? Think this is just some rap shit. We do this shit for real. Terror squad, nigga. Fucking shoot the place up. Motherfuckers know the time. This motherfucking rap game. Joe Crack. Big Dog Punisher. Bullet Cliff Crew. The fuck? What?
Beware, 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 beware.
It's interesting how they have that kind of like key that goes across the whole song. It's cinematic in a lot of ways.
What's
And I mean, this
interesting-
was back when rappers could not only rap, but they had a voice, right?
Yeah.
That guy has a very strong voice.
I actually, and I'm not
He sounds like a man.
rap fan at all by any means. I didn't mind that. It was a kind of interesting, but I will say when I think of the genre rap, I think of this. I would categorize the song that Prescribed Drone suggested.
That's old school rap.
With more, like, I would put them in the spoken word category, which I also enjoy because I enjoy things that make
Bob,
me think.
That rap that Precise Drone sent us is classic rap. Classic rap sounds like that. Big Pun, what he's doing here is more of like a late 80s, 90s, 2000s kind of rap. You heard bands like
You
Mob.
just spanned 30 years.
There's Mobb Deep. I'd say this. It's more like, it's closer to the 2000s. This is like the band. This is like the guy. This is like Nas and Mobb Deep and even Fat Joe sound like this.
I think that they're completely distinct from each other because, like,
But that beat is a Nas beat, I think.
Be that as it may, I don't even know who that is. But
it's the rapper Nas.
Great. This
They're
is
racist of
what I think when I think of rap, because I think that this would have been more contemporaneous to when I was hearing things like this on the radio. Whereas I didn't start listening, and I don't really listen to it, but I didn't start listening to things that were more in the spoken word category until I was like in college. So when I hear the Pharoah Monch group, I put them more in the category with Saul Williams as spoken word than I do rap.
Yes.
Because for me, the rap that I have ever heard in my life sounds kind of like this. It sounds like this big pun song.
This style came on later on after the classic rap, and this was actually much faster. This is a much faster form of rap. It is good. You know, they got the voice. That's one of the biggest difference between now and then is that, well, they could actually rap back then.
Well,
another thing is that they actually had the voice for it. Like, he sounds like he's got a real strong voice.
I also appreciate that, and this was also present in the Pharoah Monch song. They're actually saying
we didn't see a Pharoah
something.
Monch. I don't think we saw a Pharoah
Yes,
Monch.
we did, because the band that you played with that Prescribed Drones Jested
That was Pharoah Monch in there?
Pharoah Monch and Prince
didn't-
Poe or something
I didn't know
or other.
that.
It was like a group before they broke up and went solo. But what I will say is that when you actually listen to the words that they're saying, their songs have a concept, actual lyrics, and a cohesive message. Like, very, very different from each other. Like, I don't even think that they're in the same genre, to be honest with you. But they're actually speaking words.
All right,
That is so
Bob.
refreshing.
You guys are playing all rap. I'm going to play you one of my favorite rap videos. We're going to be getting out of here real soon. Bob, it's sleepy time. It is very, very late.
Bob is getting up in like 4 hours.
It's very, very late, people. She was planning on getting up extremely early.
That's not extremely early. My workday starts at 7:30,
I know,
bro.
but you were getting
Like
up
what?
earlier. You were getting up at
Yes.
6, you said. Okay, we're going to be watching this video, and maybe one last one. We got to get out of here. This is a really good one, people. Here we go.
Music go on. Y'all listen to this, all right?
Let's get it on, and watch the spot get blown. I be the sick lunatic with the devil is prone. From the midst of the darkness, I come with this. Hitting straight to the chest like a calamity mist. Resurrector, yeah, the fanatical type. I'm like a bat in the night when it's time to take flight. Here I am in the flesh, and yes, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed by the sounds the track possess. Intellectual, killer, special, majestical. Open up the devils, have them hanging from my testicles.
This dude said he was going to have the devil hanging from his testicles. That's pretty
mean,
hardcore, right?
It's a statement.
It's pretty crazy.
Baby, there's nowhere to hide.
Fuck it, another day, another target. From here to Nantucket, MCs kick the bucket. I'm rugged and rough, blowing up till I bust. While other rappers is flatter than a white girl's butt.
And you see, Bob, back then, one of the biggest things in rap was flow. So you notice every guy has their own gimmick. That other, the RZA there sounds very, very different from the way this guy sounds.
His name is Marissa?
He called himself the RZA.
Oh, I thought you said his name was Marissa.
They try to look like a vampire. He got these gold fronts that are actually fangs.
We know somebody who wears
Bob, look, they sound very different from each other. If you listen to rap today, all these fucking dudes all sound the same.
I don't listen to rap.
When I don't really listen to rap, but I could appreciate that they have their own little characteristics,
A lot of people admit that I am raw high. Cover my ass like a bee, I am store. My doors are real wicked like Tom. I'm a whole armor rider, but niggas.
This almost sounds like reggae, actually.
Nowhere to run to, baby. It's nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
It's got like a dance hall vibe.
Running man, wow, cause death was my style. The crazy maniac, yo, boomer tick. I circle like a shark when the fresh blood drips. Needles to the pin, now you're in. I eat them, then I feed them, chop, chop.
I feel like this video was the inspiration for a film called, I think, Something in the Hood. Like Tales from the Hood, it's called, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think this video actually inspired that film. Because this looks like an episode of like some ghetto version of Tales from the Crypt.
It also looks like comic book characters. Like, they're all Yu-Gi-Oh!
They do look like Yu-Gi-Oh characters.
Like, look, he's even got the little metal headband.
This is one of the reasons when I was a kid, I thought these fucking rap dudes were nerds. Like, straight up.
They are.
They're just nerds.
Here we go, I'm cursed with the dawn, you was born, and now I'm slaying every new firstborn.
There's nowhere to run to, baby. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to run to, baby. You better stay inside. You better stay inside. Here comes the
That dude's been working out, huh?
Just like.
Oh my god, they filmed this in Central Park.
It looks like it, right?
Yeah, they filmed this in Central. That's hilarious.
That's not that shocking.
It's really funny though.
They see this guy in fucking slave chains.
Because you
run
know
by.
that they didn't,
You imagine
like,
they didn't
tell anybody.
They
This
didn't
was
tell
guerrilla
anyone.
filmed.
This fucking dude just runs by with slave chains on. He's like, ah!
And they're like, what's going on exactly? And nobody had cell phones at this time, so
No,
like,
they
fuck.
didn't.
There's nowhere to run to, baby. You best to stay inside. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. 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 'Cause there's nowhere to run. 'Cause there's nowhere to hide. 'Cause there's nowhere to run. 'Cause there's nowhere to hide. And just when you thought it was safe to make records. From the bottomless pit, the RZA, the Keeper, the Reaper, and myself, the Undertaker. Take one gravy all on your brains, you know what I'm saying?
Streams down.
And this one goes out to all of those who thought the grave diggers would fall. Forgot to take no dose. All the low-life snakes and liars.
All right, what'd you think of the song, Bob?
You know, I think that actually it's kind of interesting. I feel
Yes.
like we should have played these songs in this order. The Prescribed Drone song, this song, and then the Big Pun song. Because it feels like if you look at these on a timeline, this song is sort of a bridge
It's like a
between
history.
that more spoken
Yes.
word style moving into that
Yes.
like more typical song structure style. Because the Confusion group, that was very, very spoken word. And then the Big Pun, that's like a song. It just sounds like a song. And this is kind of in between the two of them. So I feel like this is the musical bridge from that style of rap, I guess, to the whatever the Big Pun, like the more mainstream kind of standard song stylings were.
This song actually predates the Big Pun song. This is around
Well,
similar
I would
time.
expect that. I would expect this song to sit between the one that Prescribed Jones suggested and the one that Thunderdome suggested.
Yes.
Because when you listen to it, right, this song is kind of in between them. It's got some of the spoken word elements where the verses are decoupled from the music, but it definitely has much more of a standard song structure. There's a hook. It's a lyrical hook where they're actually singing. And then you've got the Big Pun song, which is it sounds like a regular song. Like,
Yes.
It doesn't have any of the spoken word elements to it that the other two songs
But
have.
I think it's still storytelling. It's just done in a different style. That's the big thing. We're checking right now, people, to see when the stream comes back so we can say our goodbyes, till the next time. But we're going to watch one last song when we get, and then we're going to get out of
Well,
here.
while we're waiting for the stream to come back, I will be right back.
All right, so Bob's going to step away for a second. We've watched a series of rap videos, just kind of like a history of rap in a way, like Bob was saying. But we're waiting for our stream to come back up. It's gone down. When you watch this in the recording, this you're not going to see any of this, but right now I'm reading the description. All right, I think the stream is back up. Bob has stepped away for a second. We just watched a video from a band called Grave Diggers, or Diggas. It says Nowhere to Run. That's actually, I think, it's a reference to an older song, Nowhere to Hide. The song is actually, the full name of it is Nowhere to Run, Nowhere to Hide. That was a project that I think this group, the RZA, the guy that created the Wu-Tang Clan, created kind of like another theme. It was like almost like a goth rap group. I think it was back in the 90s, maybe early 90s. I thought it was kind of cool in a way. They took our stream down for it, but remember, once again, this ain't just a reaction show, YouTube. This is we actually do legitimate reviews. If I could say so myself, you pieces of. All right. You guys are pieces of. All right. All right. So Bob's gonna be back in a minute. She said that Bob, when we were doing our Code Orange review, she was all right with. She thought it was kind of a cool song. So we're gonna bring up the toilet. Okay, we're gonna see if Code Orange survives. And yes, it did. It did survive. We said it's a keeper. It's a keeper, not a pooper. It's a keeper. I should have like another thing, like a keeper bucket. Right, we put the keepers in there. I might make that. All right, but we're still gonna put shit on everything. Had to do it. Just had to do it, people. The reason why we had to do it is because this guy was on the show. Kendrick Lamar, one of the worst rappers, I think, in history. He's up there. He's up there. I have no idea how this guy became as popular as he is. Sorry, Kendrick, but you suck. All right. All right, so we're going to clean up some of this shit. All right, we got taken down again, people. Sorry about that. Like I said, we go black, but we come back. We do. All right. Unlike Jay-Z, who's in some hot water, he might not come back. And hopefully they're going black with him, right? In prison. What do you think of that, Bob? Bob's coming back, people. All right. 1 second. Hey, Bob, what do you think about Jay-Z being in prison and him going black and not coming back?
I think that would be a significant benefit to the culture of humanity.
Yes. He's done some effed up things, from what I hear. But let's not get negative over here. Let's not be negative. All right. What was I gonna? I had something over here. Okay, we're gonna go out. We just got one more video over here, people, before we get out of here. All right. 1 second. Where the heck is that video?
Yeah, Prescribed Drone. What we were saying when the stream was down was, I would categorize the song you suggested as like more spoken word, more similar to what Saul Williams did. Then the song that Foo played, I think, is the bridge between that. I'm sorry, I forget the group name, but the Pharaoh-Monch group. And then it's the Gravediggers, Nowhere to Run. And then when you get to Big Pun, I feel like it's an evolutionary timeline, because the Big Pun song, it just sounds like a song, right? Like there's a clearly defined hook. It is lyrical. The lyrics are not decoupled from the music. So I think that it's kind of interesting. And I now, like, retrospectively think we should have probably played your song, Foo's song, and then Thunderdome's song. Yes. And that would show the progression.
Then we could show modern rap. So then everybody can throw up.
No, thank you. Prescribed Drone actually has a comment to that effect, saying it's crazy to see how rap went from distinct styles to copy and paste catchphrases, which I think speaks to what Fu was saying earlier, that this is just people taking advantage of gullible hood nerds.
I mean, the thing is nowadays that these guys have all the trappings of rap, of not good rap, but like of that. The trap rappers today, what they took from was like the Puff Daddies, you know, that kind of like flamboyant, ghetto, fabulous shit. So they go around and they talk about pimping and how they're fucking hot and they got all the gold chains, but they rhyme none of it. There's no rhyming. They don't rhyme. They just take the hip hop trappings, but have none of the skill. They have none of the skills. They're not lyricists. They barely know English and they don't rhyme. Like a big aspect of rap was flow. That's what they called it, flow. Everyone had a flow. If you didn't flow, you know, people would think you're trash. They would say your flow's whack. Some guys, they just don't have a flow. And if you don't have a flow, you're just never going to be successful. But nowadays, these guys are just like, right? That's what it sounds like. That's one of the things I agree with Eminem. He calls it choppy flow. They go, there's no flow to it. It's like listening to a fucking car going over speed bumps.
And it's also just mindless. And it's not as though this is the Montagues and Capulets, right? Like the beef that they have is imaginary. The problems they're talking about are problems they've created for themselves. And it's the aggrandizement of hoodlum mentality, hoodlum behavior, and there's no nobility in it. Like, there's no interest in it. There is no redemption arc. These aren't people working hard to improve themselves and get out of that lifestyle.
They're also not, look, whatever, these guys talk about some bullshit. Terrible influences. But if you're going to try to do this rap thing, you should try to do it well. Get better at your craft. Learn how to fucking rhyme. Like these guys nowadays, they do basically they do the bare minimum. They really don't try very hard. The music many times is trash. They're just garbage.
And they're not.
I'm not into rap really, but I could tell when a person has actually worked hard for the skills that they have. You know, they worked on their craft.
Like any of the 3 songs that we've been talking about in the last few minutes, right? If you read the lyrics, like there's actual lyrics and there's words in English, like, and not just words like the cat in the hat, like multiple syllable words even. And there's metaphor.
Yes, exactly.
And then I like, if that is what rap was like now, I might actually listen to the genre. But the rap that I see now is literal garbage. Like,
yes.
It is.
It's what they call mumble rap.
Inbred.
Even this Kendrick Lamar guy is garbage.
Flopping around, talking about like 3 things: their money, their penis, and their various addictions.
But like I said, Bob, they have all the trappings of a lot of the trash rap from the 90s and the 2000s, but they have none of the skill. They have none of the skill, and the delivery is terrible. Back in the 90s, it was actually the rappers were trying to be manly. Even though, like, we heard what Biggie was talking about. Dude's talking about trannies and freaking little kids and all that weird stuff. But at least they could rap. At least they could fucking rhyme. They get rid of Biggie. That dude was... We're gonna have to do a whole episode on that guy, but we'll put that on the duping delight. But people, with that said, we got a real rapper here.
Boy.
Real rapper. This is actually a recent rapper. We saw some of her video a few weeks ago. We didn't see the whole song. Now we're gonna see the whole thing. Here we go. Fuck me, please. What?
I think she's talking about a panini.
She said, fuck me, please. What? Oh, sorry. It's like that pixel grip lady, but Jewish.
Yes. Fuck me, panini. She's saying, fuck my panini.
Fuck my panini. What?
That's what she said.
Fuck my panini.
See, now that you've heard it, you can't unhear
What
it.
about the gabagool? What about the gabagool?
Oh, shut up.
Fuck me, please. Fuck my panini. All right.
He has nice teeth.
She got pig eyes. That's what Tyson Fury's dad calls them. They're like too close, and they're too symmetrical.
Dark said, not a bagel girl.
Come on, man. You know good music.
She's juicy, though. Look at her.
She's juicy.
Labeled.
Her family probably completely disowned her.
100%.
Has to do with hip hop, not much. One would think.
It looks like Elijah Wood.
Have you noticed they will start with an age? Inflame passion in me, but also rage. I know you're looking at my style and think like, what the f? I got you a bomber jacket and a Strimal. Not the usual combination, it's my representation of these two worlds. And I actually kind of like it. Extravagant, nonchalant, just you wait. Tomorrow everybody will be late, cause they have to get themselves the new trend. Yes, my friend, that's where my rap could end. But no, I'm on a mission, I made a decision. I'll marry Hasidus men, hip-hop, and you won't stop a rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie, the beat. You know how Hasidim do the shaklan? You know how hip-hoppers do the head bopping? It's actually quite the same. Both worlds don't give space for a dame. The one who sits and asks quite a lot. The other ones barricade everything that's hot. But neither of them allow true femininity. Women's divinity is not just their virginity.
Why is she dressed like a Jewish man? She's dressed like a Hasidic Jewish man.
She's dressed like a Hasid. It's kind of interesting what she's saying.
Jewish women don't dress like that.
No, they don't.
So this is what, subversion?
Well, no, what she's basically saying is that like rap and Hasids are kind of similar because they both have all of these rules and restrictions and constructions and obsessions in a way with women, but they don't actually think about women. Like They think about their boobs and they think about their ass and they think about all like the physical trappings of a woman, but they don't actually think about like a woman as more than an object.
All right.
And so it's kind of interesting, honestly.
All right. But that's taking all the comedy out of this terrible video.
Trump's men in infinity.
Oh damn, she's brave. That's the Wailing Wall.
She had to do it.
That's kind of ballsy.
She's probably rich
because she could probably people are not okay with that.
They would kill her, but still, probably not. She's probably got a wealthy family.
Beyond pearls, the ideal wife. But where's the trace of the praise in real life? What's wrong with these beautiful, ugly worlds? Enslaving and caving the...
I thought you said beautiful, ugly girl.
No.
Behind the kitchen stove to bake another loaf will make them shake their asses for the masses. She's like a merchant ship, that's what they sing. Hugh Chips only wearing a string and a lot of bling bling. Hugh Chips taking care of 1 billion children. She has to bear Hugh Chips seen in video clips when she sips the sex on the beach. That's what you teach. What's wrong with these beautiful, ugly worlds? Well, women only serve as decoration on a Christmas tree. I sing for liberation.
That doesn't rhyme at all. Women only serve as decorations on a Christmas tree. She really tried to make that
well,
fit.
because she's the next line, right? She's doing like couplets.
Oh,
Free.
God. Come on. That's so stupid. You got to rhyme if you're doing rap.
One day they shall be free to let their hair down, wearing the crown of a bride. These beautiful, ugly worlds where women only seen on the screen behind bars, wearing leopard leotards. Sein Blick ist vom Vorübergehen der Sterbe so müd geworden, dass nichts mehr hält. Ihm ist es ob es 1000 Sterbe gäbe und hinter 1000 Sterben keine Welt behind bars of the Blade, Rock or Borough Park.
Look at they're from Borough Park. That's where I'm from. Borough Park. She said
Secret Hasid.
She just said Borough Park.
Yeah.
Borough Park or ghetto, what? Now she's at Times Square?
Yep.
How the fuck did she
With
get
a
all this
cellist.
money? Is this a green screen? I told you, this lady's probably got money, but that looks like green screen maybe. Look at her hat. That weird shit on there.
That might be green. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Play the song.
Tag wird kommen und fromme Frauen kennen, singen fromme Frauen, leben fromme Männer, die Welt wollt gewinnen, sag Schenne.
What? This doesn't sound like rap anymore, Bob.
Bro, you put the song on.
I told you I never saw the whole video. I just thought it looked funny, the lady with the hat. Oh, God, this was not as funny as I thought. This ain't a high note, Bob. Why is it there's all these...
This is like a thing. I'm seeing a lot of videos of like rabbis and
Jewish
orthodoxy rapping.
Well, I
and
grew
I'm like,
up,
what?
all a lot of Jewish people were like fucking hip-hop nerds.
Yeah.
It was weird.
True.
They would wear like their tassels
True
outside their
facts.
clothes. They wear sneakers and
I've
jeans.
seen the Hasids
They were
bopping away
sneaks-
to a shared AirPod
Yeah.
listening to rap.
They would have sneakers and dread, and they would have like their that thing, the little tassel things would be sticking out of their t-shirts.
They're called tzitzits.
Yeah, and they'd wear sneakers and jeans. So weird.
Oh God, he's talking about racists. Stop the nonsense.
Oh no, I'm sorry about this. He's talking about racist, and you got this guy playing the bass. What the heck?
I will say this, like Leia, what's her name? Leia Kalish?
Kalish? What about her?
It's kind of interesting. That's actually kind of interesting because if she actually is an Orthodox Jew and she's out here doing all this, and it looks like she's doing it like in Israel, that's quite ballsy. Because like there's all kinds of reports about
ballsy
folks getting stoned and spit on and like physically attacked by the orthodoxy over there. So if she's actually out there doing this, like for real, she gets some credit, man.
I don't know. She's not as good at that. You know that guy?
No.
That guy was good.
No.
We got to go out on a high note. I don't know what to play, Bob. What do you know? Any cool rap songs?
No.
That's kind of annoying. We're going on this. See if they don't cut us down. This Nina Hagen.
Chicken Lady.
Guys, you gotta open your minds. It's Nina Hagen.
Offenes Fenster präsentiert Spatzenwolken, Himmel flattern, Wind bläst, meine Nase friert und paar Auspuffrohre knattern nach. Da geht die Sonne unter, rot mit Gold, so muss das sein. Sieh ich auf die Straße runter, fällt mir mein Bekannter ein. Prompt wird mir's jetzt schwer ums Herz. Ich brauch nur Vögel flattern sehen und fliegt mein Blick dann himmelwärts. Tut auch die Seele wie schön Natur am Abend. Stille Stadt, verknackste See.
Nina Hagen was sort of like when did she start, Bob? Was that in the 80s or 70s?
So.
Nina Hagen was a German, like, I guess you could say she was like a punk artist, but
She was like the spiritual successor to Klaus Nomi.
She also, well, I don't know about the successor. I think she predates him.
Really?
I think she knew Frank Zappa. Very like experimental singing techniques, sort of like operatic.
Yeah.
She was actually
That
extremely
is operatic.
She was also extremely religious too. That's why she kind of left the industry. She's Christian. I think she's Christian, and she didn't want to get involved in a bunch of BS. She was hardcore on that. Right? They were trying to like convert her into shit. All right, let's see. This is a performance, a live performance she had back, I think, in the 1970s.
Tränen rennen, das alles macht einen mächtig matt. Und ich tu einfach weiter flennen.
You can tell they're inspired by Ziggy Stardust. If you guys don't know, David Bowie had a project called Ziggy Stardust. And all the guys that were supposed to be from outer space.
Yeah,
That's why
wasn't
you
he an
see all the-
alien?
Yeah, he was supposed to be an alien. That's why they had like the different makeup and all that stuff. They're trying to look bizarre. She looks sort of like a chicken.
She does. That's why I said Chicken Lady.
She does these weird things with her mouth, right?
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of her makeup reminds her like Susie and the Banshees a little bit.
Yes.
I don't. Is she saying anything here? I think it's just like her going, whoa.
Pretty much. I mean, great vocal range. That's a mezzo soprano. That's like a high A that she's hitting right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's a high, really high.
It's a high F. It's like an F sharp.
What's crazy is I think she smokes cigarettes. She could still hit a range that high. Iceman says that he's closed his mind. Yeah, you just gotta open your mind. Wait a minute. Iceman, you gotta open your mind. Dude, you're missing it. Watch, at some point she's gonna actually sing like a chicken. Don't miss it, man. Don't miss it. Dude, at least she can sing, right? You listen to these rappers, these fucking guys are all over the place. They have no talent at all. These dudes, Bob, they have no musical ability, yet they fill up all the airwaves. Right? All right, so there you goes Nina Hagen. All right, what'd you think of that, Bob?
Delightful. 10s across the board.
All right, so we're going to end it on a high note, and then we're going to get out of here. This is the very last thing we're going to get out.
Because I know that about 6 times.
Bob, the guys, they said they didn't like it.
You know what I would suggest we play?
What?
You know what I want to hear.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear Well-Armed Peasants.
Oh, no, we've done that one before.
We
Come
have
on.
not.
Yeah, we have. We played
haven't.
Well-Armed Peasants on here before.
False.
We have.
False.
I'm going to play something a little, but people might know. So, Bob, what'd you think about the chicken voice?
I think that it was delightful.
Really?
Yes.
Do you like chicken voices?
I do. Stream's down.
Because of what, Nina Hagen?
I don't know.
That's so screwed up. All right, people, we're going to be getting out of here in a minute. This is going to be the last one. I mean, I played Nina Hagen. I played a Jewish lady with a hat. Maybe that's what it was. The Jewish people got angry at me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It was her. She's the one that's wearing the furry hat. Right, Bob?
Yep.
She's wearing the furry hat, not me. I'm just looking for the last song we're going to play of the night. All right, you've been watching Food Music Review.
Iceman gave it a 0.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you ask him why? What was wrong with it? I can't believe Iceman would give it a 0. I mean, it's a good song, isn't it? He just don't like good music. That's what it is. He just doesn't like good music. That really actually makes me sad a little bit. Right? That definitely makes me sad. Got to go down on a high note, right?
Go out on a high note.
Oh, go out. Not down.
You go down with the ship.
I'm saying down because we've gone down so many times during this stream. I mean, what is this, number 6?
It's been frequent.
All right, we're waiting for the stream to go up so then it can go back down. We just watched a lady sing like a chicken. It's very impressive. I think it was an impressive chicken singing. We're just going to put the copyright up one last time. Okay. We want to say our goodbyes to everyone before we get out of here. Bob's asking people in the comments why they gave that last song a 0. We just got to know. Just got to know. I guess they only let you do one review at a time, right? That's the best, easiest way to do it. But we don't do that, people. When we do it, we go all the way. We're just annoying like that.
Yeah, we've been at it for 3 hours.
All right, we're just gonna wait for the people to come back.
We're back.
Okay, we're back up, people. We have one last song before we get out of here.
You know they're gonna take this. Why don't we say our goodbyes and then you play the song? Because they're gonna take the stream down again.
All right. Yeah, she's right. All right, Bob, you want to say? We want to thank everybody that came in here. Thunderdome Boxing, Dark. We got Prescribed Drone in there.
Iceman. Alfredo was in there before, I think.
Yep. We're going to go out on a high note. People probably know this one. And then they can kick our stream down again.
Thanks, Thunderdome. And thanks for sharing those links. Although I could have lived my whole life without the Glock Dookie or Dookie Glock or whatever direction that goes.
The Dookie Glock. All right, here it is. They're going to kick us down again. Yeah, this is a song that people... I'd say it's more rock stuff, people. It's a pretty good one, right? Can we hear that? Can you hear that?
No.
All right,
All
here
I
we
hear
go.
is Rock Lobster.
Then we're going to go out on our... we got a Rock Lobster. They're going to be taking down our stream one last time. All right. Whoa! Oh, wow, Bob. Whoa. Amazing! Ah! I'm just doing the stuff that people...
Are you okay?
I'm just doing the stuff people do on YouTube.
Are you intoxicated?
Bob, look. When you watch these reaction videos...
Have you done
Calm down,
drugs?
Bob. Look, there's all these people that they do these reaction videos on YouTube, and they don't actually do any reviews. They just make stupid sounds like I just did. Dark, you got to open your mind, man. You don't like people's chickens
That
singing.
was Iceman who did
Iceman said that? Yeah,
Dark was saying he's traumatized.
All you guys got to open your minds.
Thunderdome, you took my job this time around.
Open
Typically,
your
I'm the one who traumatizes everybody, but you did it today.
Yeah, he told us to show some clips of Dookie. So this is Korn. We're just gonna hear the hook.
You know what's kind of cool about this? That mic stand that Jonathan Davis is using was designed by H.R. Geiger.
Yes.
Which is actually really cool.
The mic stand he has was designed by the man that created, who was the inspiration for all the stuff you find in the Alien films, all that art style.
Yep. It's all based on his art.
It
he
is.
was a really fucked up little dude, but like talented artist.
For real, bro. For real. He was a very talented artist.
I'm just personally aggrieved that you will not play Well-Armed Peasants.
No, not this time.
I've been betrayed by you, Foo.
I'm sorry.
The betrayal. I don't know that I'll recover.
I think you will. I think you
probably
will because... All right, once again, we want to thank all you guys for coming in here. We're going to get the F out of here. Have yourselves a good night.
I wish I would have met you.
And hey, guys, nice shot.
See what you did there.
What you could have taught me. I could have saved some face. They think that your early ending was so wrong.
You're gonna say goodnight, Bob?
Good night. Happy Monday.
All right, guys, this is a band called Filter. This is Hey Man, Nice Shot. Once again, have a good night.